Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Thanks for being here. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I'm a little late because I had a meeting I had to do this morning. So we had to get some stuff handled. So thank y'all for being patient, honey. I'm here. I know y'all were waiting. I was trying to wrap that up so I can get on here and do my little live, honey. But I'm here. Thank y'all for joining. Happy Tuesday to everybody. It's freezing outside. Oh my God. It's like in the teens here. We are expected to be getting some snow and all of that. School is out today. So, yes, honey, school is out here because they're expecting inclement weather. So, it is what it is. I see y'all coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in, honey. Sweet Essence, thanks for being here. And you were first. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Pruitt. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning, Diana Flew. Good morning, Really Real's Canadian best friend. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Shirley Terry. Good morning, Living with Purpose. Good morning, Liz MC. Good morning. Good morning, Nikki B. Good morning, Cheryl Williams. Good morning, Rosalind Davis. Good morning. Tanya 53, good morning. Good morning, Angela Kelly. Yvette McCovery, good morning. Good morning, Be Wiser. Good morning, Vanessa Walker. Henry Lee, good morning. Maria Perry, Delilah T, Diana Flew, C. Lewis, good morning. Tam C, good morning. Lori Bell Carter, good morning. Gail Owens, good morning. Sherry Dennis, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Doris Bailey, Laura Eden. Good morning, Patricia Catchings. Good morning. Let's get into the show. We have over 100 already watching, and everyone's still coming in. Tina Kirkwood, I see you, dear. Good morning, Cookie Clark. Good morning. All right, let's get started. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hopefully you guys are getting where you need to be. You got your coffee and your tea, honey, and all of that. You got your good old breakfast. You're sitting at your desk and somebody probably pissing you off. Don't let them do it because y'all know this is the first day back after the holiday, honey, for some of you guys. But you guys enjoy your day. Let's get into our topics, honey. Let's get into these topics, child. All right, so LeBaric, as you guys know, we talked about yesterday and the day before. LeBaric, y'all know he was arrested, okay? But he has since responded to the arrest, okay? It was a very short response, but we're still going to share it and or talk about it, okay? Let's get into it. Shout out to LeBaric, honey. Shout out to LeBaric. He don't really want to be doing like interviews and stuff like that because he's kind of shy. LeBaric is very shy, so he doesn't really want to be sitting on platforms and talking and talking about his life. He's really about his business, child. He'd rather be at the damn barbecue place up over there and then going to his damn job and raising his son, and taking care of his family and everybody like that, So he's not. I think a few people try to get him to do some interviews. I don't think he's interested, but he, when he's ready, he'll speak on his own platforms and he will talk. Kind of almost like Melody does, but it's kind of like a subliminal response or whatever. But as you guys can see on my screen, with everything that happened between he and Destiny, he has responded. You guys can see at the top, DeJuan Williams says that thank God for my why. Okay, we don't know. Well, we do know why because I told you guys in the video that he was arrested. His baby mama took out a warrant on him and had the people pick him up. They were stopped at the police station to do a trade-off for the visitation or whatever for their son. He left the scene to get ready to go home, and it's alleged that she called the popos and they picked him up, arrested him. He was locked up at 7:19 p.m. Very shortly thereafter, like 8 something, he was right back out. There was no bond or bail or anything like that. He just got out. So I'm pretty sure he's going to follow that up with whatever legalities that he needs to for this bullshit arrest that he had upon him. All right. And I'm all here for it. Protect your name, your business, and all of the things, your reputation in terms of what you need to do. Now, I'm not capping for anyone. If there is some type of abuse or anything going on like that, I don't cap for that. All right. Because I advocate for women on my channel. For those of you that follow me, you know that. I've been in a situation where someone's doing something out of spite and out of retaliation because they've been held accountable so many times through court and in every other way legally, then that's when shit gets to hitting the fan in a very negative way. So we have to address that, and we're going to talk about it. But shout out to LeBerick for responding. That's what he had to say. Thank God for my wife. So he pretty much is not saying that he did anything. He's just saying, hey, and it's amazing that he's still humble after that experience of having a whole mugshot out there. Of course, you know, everyone has shared it, so everybody's seen it. It had to be embarrassing for him because he's very private. LeBerick is very private. He's very shy. He's very low key. I mean, shit, he didn't even want to be on the show. He's already put out documentations legally on Destiny to let her know you're not to speak on me in interviews, on your YouTube channels, like nothing. She can't talk about him on the show. And if she does that, then she will be held accountable for that. So that's understood. And I've seen a few of her videos where she's spoken on him subliminally. She thinks she's going to get away with that shit. But they are getting ready to be headed back to court here very soon for the $20,000 that she's supposed to be paying him back. So that's coming up. I don't know if that was a stunt that she pulled in order to try to have him locked up, knowing that court was coming up so that she could get off on having to pay that, because from what was brought to my attention, let me get my notes so I can quote this correctly. All right. According to what was brought to my attention, and I always try to give you guys the correct information when I report on it. It said that Destiny, of course, is facing 45 days in jail, a jail stint, you guys know, for this $20,000. But y'all know she ran and appealed that particular case, and it is contingent upon her paying the $20,000 to LeBerick. Okay, now she's appealed that case because she tried to get it overturned. She did not want to pay the money, even though she owes it. It was agreed through court documentation that she would pay half of she and LeBerick's son's medical expenses. It was agreed on. That is something that was agreed through the courts and order. She refused to do so, and he had to go through the courts in order to have said money paid back to him. Upon them going to court and repeatedly going to court, of course, the judge was tired of the bullshit of Destiny not cooperating and not following orders. They were going to lock her up for that, but she got an attorney right before court and had it appealed. So they were going to have her locked up for 45 days. So now when they go back to court, she's supposed to have it paid by then. So if she doesn't, I think this was a stunt that she pulled, like I said, to kind of give her some time. If he's locked up, then court's going to be, y'all know how to go. If he's locked up, then court's going to be pushed back, which then gives her some more time. Or, you know, maybe she was hoping that he would be in there for a very long time. And now that he was in and out within probably like an hour or so, that shit didn't work. So now what are you going to do? Court is quickly approaching, and you still have to pay this money. So now what are you going to do? Word on the street is she's not going to be back on the show. So that's going to cut your check from being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you damn sure won't be able to use his arrest as a storyline because you can't speak on him. So you kind of stuck your own foot up your ass acting like Martell Jr. out here. But as I said, they do have an approaching court date coming up. And if she does not have that money, she could be facing 45 days in jail. All right. In the penitentiary. Okay. So go on to get them three braids to the bike and be ready, girl, when you go up in there. I think that court date is coming up in a couple weeks. Okay, yeah, so we know about that. Yeah, so that's it, and that's all on that. So hopefully she'll find child. You can't find $20,000. You either got that shit or you don't. You either got 20,000 or you don't. You don't find no $20,000 nowhere. All right, and you pretty much don't keep no good friends around you. It's giving. See, had you been friends with Mel and you did right with Mel might have loaned you that shit just to keep you out of jail. But Mel don't fuck with you like that, child. All right, the few thousands of dollars that she did give your ass. I know she probably regretted now that how you've treated her and how you've been running behind Martell and kissing his ass and talking shit about her, talking about you know shit about her and don't make me spill tea on you when you got the most tea that can be spilled, girl. You got a whole warehouse of tea that people can spill and talk about your ass. But as soon as somebody want to mention that damn those paternity tests, you want to run to production. As soon as somebody want to spill some shit on you, and you want to be trying to quiet other people down when you run around talking about you got tea on everybody else. See, I don't like hoes like that. I be like, bitch, spill it, all right? Because rest assured, you got some shit on me, and baby, I got some on you. And I guarantee you, you ain't going to have more shit on me than I have on you. That's just how that shit going to work. That's just how it works. You ain't going to play in my damn face. You want to pull tea? Let's do it. As nosy as my ass is, bitch, I will find out the hospital you were born in. When your ass came home all the way up through grade school, every boyfriend, bitch, I'm digging like that. I'm that type of bitch. You want to play with me? That's how I would be with Melody. Melody, that's how Melody you should be on these hoes. And that'll stop some of this bullshit, okay? You want to pull up some shit on people, be trying to pull up people business and embarrassing moments. Okay, good. Go there. Go ahead and do that. Bitch, I'm going all the way back from birth on your ass. And by the time I get through spilling tea, bitch, you gonna have 30-degree burns all over your damn body by the time I get through spilling my kind of tea. Okay, because that's the level of petty I be on. If I was Millie, I'd be on that shit. You can't sit on no stage and tell me, don't make me tell what I know. Bitch, tell everything you know and don't leave shit out. Because when it's my turn to talk, guess what? Your ass gonna have to leave this stage. I bet you that you ain't gonna be able to sit under this tea, honey. You gonna be able to sit under this tea. You sure damn won't, baby. Baby. Okay. You won't be on, okay. Play with it. That's how I be. I don't give a hot damn spill what you want. Because when it's my turn to talk, bitch, don't even interrupt me. Because I ain't done yet. But that's how you got to be on these hoes out here. But shout out to Destiny Child for being a loser once again. Because y'all know I'm Food Destiny on no level, child. Shout out to Destiny for being the biggest loser. You get your L, child. That's a free one. That's a free L for you, girl. Do what you, hey, do whatever you need to do with it. Do whatever you need to do with that L, girl. I'm going to two. See, I'm generous today. Let me give you 2 L's, girl. Here you go. Boom. All right. There you go. Let's move on. Don't anybody be trying to, like, shout out to Funky Dineva, okay? Don't be letting nobody spray you with your own tea, child, okay? Don't do it. Spray them hoes. All right. Don't let a bitch spray you. Don't let a bitch spray you. You spray them back, okay? Gotta come out of that thing swinging. Destiny stay on the buck. She ain't ran into the right one yet. I know she'll never come on my platform and interview with me. I just know it. Because, baby, I know she done saw enough of my videos. Like, hell, fuck no, I ain't going over there because that bitch is fucking crazy. Ain't no telling what she gonna say about my ass. And you better believe it, girl. You better believe it. All them braids you got in the front gonna be toe out by the time you get off this platform, baby. I'm talking about toe out. Down to the damn new growth, bitch. I'm getting new growth off your ass, okay? I need a good old sip of the hot chocolate off that. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Let's get off the violence. We are not violent. Non-violent over here. Non-violent. All right. That's what Martin Luther King said. We just talked about him yesterday, child. Non-violent. All right. For the love, everyone, honey. We shall overcome after we get them bangs. Let's go. All right. So Pastor Jamal Bryant, honey, says delete Snoop Dogg out of your discography, child. And delete Nelly and delete Rick Ross. And says that no band-aids under your eyes. And how about let's delete your ass out here from sleeping with all these damn women in your congregation and all over the United of the States and making babies and making single black single mothers all over the damn world, Jamal. Why you be talking about some cancel somebody and delete somebody? Okay, how about that? Delete your hoism out here, sir. You know I have no respect for hoes like you. Yeah, I'm going there. If any of his members is in my chat, get out of here. Let me open the door for you. Get the fuck out of here because I'm about to drag your pastor. I am. I don't give a hot damn. I don't do pastors that act like that. You be quick and up here on the mic talking about somebody else need to be deleted and get people out of their iPods. People need to get you out of here. Just because you ran and got married don't mean you still not no hoe. You are. Okay, let's talk about that lady in Texas that has your ass in court. Most recently for child support, back child support that your ass ain't paid, but you got money to be over there in Dubai, okay, with your coins all up in the sand, walking through the sand and that hot sand over there, and you ain't paying no damn child support for your kids. And then the one that got pregnant from you in your congregation, I'm going to tell your business right quick because I know it. The one that was in your congregation up over there where you tried to have her get an AB because you didn't want the members to know you had a baby being born out of the congregation over there. And she told you, I shall not. I got to say it in biblical terms. She said, bitch, I shall not delete my child because you want to be out here hoeing. Let's not forget that you was up over there seen at the strip club. Over there where the girls make it clap, clap, clap. Bands will make you dance. Bands will make you dance over there on that bullshit. And then when your ass got called out, Mr. I'm trying to get people to cast their vote. Vote your ass somewhere and sit down, Jamal. How about that? vote your ass somewhere and sit the fuck down. Can you do that? Yeah. She said, oh my, yeah. I have a problem with people like that. Anybody ask you jack, okay? Now, I'm not saying that I agree with Nelly, Snoop, and Rick of the Ross out here performing at the damn inauguration, the inauguration for Trump's ass. Yeah, I'm calling it the inauguration because this is some nigga shit for all three of they asses, and y'all forgot about Soulja Boys. You one hit wonder having ass up over there performing as well. You do anything for a damn dollar, and then Snoop your ass, and I said it yesterday, up there talking about, oh, that's some coon shit. That's some coon shit to be sitting up there performing at the inauguration. And your ass, the first one up there. Sit your broke crip walking ass down somewhere as well, okay? Now, I'm trying to like you, Snoop, but crip walk your ass somewhere and sit the fuck down because you shouldn't have had your ass up there. Nelly with all these damn teeth shouldn't have had his ass up there. Rick Ross with his Michelin built bodied ass shouldn't have been up there. And Soulja Boy with his high, drunk, crazy ass, violent ass, man, a woman beating ass shouldn't have been up there as fucking well. All right. If you're going to stand for a cause, stand for it. And it shouldn't be a damn dollar amount that nobody can put up for your ass to fuck up and get up there and do some shit that you shouldn't be doing when you're supposed to be advocating for what's right. You know, Trump is for everything that's wrong. But just because them Benjamins, and that would be dollar bills, were thrown up in your face, then you decide to get up there and fuck up for the cause. That's what we're doing now. Oh, okay. Let's get into what this bitch had to say. Yeah, I said bitch, because that's exactly what he is. All right. I like you, Kari, but this nigga right here you married, girl. Let's go ahead and play this.
Don't you watch that inauguration? You better watch a rerun of anything. Go watch Sanford and Son. Go watch Martin. Go watch this service all over again. Delete Snoop Dogg out of your discography. No Band-Aids under your eye. Delete Nelly. Delete Rick Ross. All right, I'm gone. Love y'all.
How about you go watch the video where your baby mama was on live with the courts asking for her damn child support money, okay? You talking about no Band-Aids under the eyes. Obviously, no condoms over your peen because you got a lot of kids out here, sir. Okay, and they endorse stuff too. You got a child that's already graduated out of college, and then you got kids as young as what? Like, I think your youngest is like maybe 5 or 6, about to go to kindergarten. Because you still out here humping around like Bobby Brown, so you can't be telling nobody anything, okay? You cannot. Right message, wrong messenger, all right? See, it had it been anybody else. If Flavor Flav would have got up there and said that shit, I'd have been like, right on. You? Hell no. No, and no. All right, wrong. Bang. Let me give you the buzzer. Bang, bang, bang. Now get on out of here. I had to give your ass the buzzer. Bang, bang, bang. Bye, Jamal. Get your broke down ass out of here. We ain't checking that. Nope. No, we are not. And since we're talking about Trump, let's get his backwards toupee wearing ass up here so we can talk about him as well. Up his signing orders. His ass need to be locked up too. I ain't never seen a fucking felon be a president with more charges than a little bit. All right, Biden should have probably pardoned your ass what he got out of there. That's what he should have did. You should have been the first person. You up here signing orders and throwing jokes out there about Biden. So what if he sleep during important meetings, bitch? He's done more than your ass have done, and that's a fact. Period. I'd vote for his ass again, and he could sleep through every fucking meeting. I don't give a hot damn. Anything to keep your ass out of office. He up there signing orders, sending people back to work immediately. Your ass need to be impeached immediately. Okay, can we say that? So what we have on our screen, honey, Donald Trump signs executive order requiring federal workers to return full-time in-person work immediately, honey. Child. Now, that's more important than all the other bullshit that's going on in the U.S. of the A. Sending federal workers back to work in the office full-time is more important than initial wars. What we got? We got the L.A. fires. I can name a whole bunch of shit that's going on. How about the billions of dollars y'all just sent overseas, and we got all these damn people over here in America that don't have a fucking place to stay. Y'all send billions of dollars overseas to strangers. Them motherfuckers over there, talk like that. You can't understand shit they saying, but you sending out money over there, and you got people sleeping on the streets here in the U.S. We have children that are missing, and you sitting up here worrying about somebody going back to work full time, bitch. It's called work from home. I do it. And I get everything I need to get done at home. The same shit I can get done in the office. I can do all my meetings, my Zoom meetings. Hell, I just got off a meeting. I can do a meeting at home. I can do all my work at home. All of that. Okay, it's called a laptop. So why people gotta be, why is it such an urgency for people to be back in the office when during the pandemic, people were home like myself for 2.5 years? And I was still productive. I still did what I needed to do and still doing what I need to do. Contrary to hoes out here saying Caramel's home every day. Does she still have a fucking job? No, bitch, I have a career. There's a difference. We went to school. We're smart over here. Okay? Absolutely. So, yeah, I'm sorry you have to crank up your car and warm it up every morning and drive to your job and drive your gas out. And I have the luxury of getting up and washing my face and brushing my teeth and coming up to my office, that was my office, in my pajamas and doing Zoom meetings and all of the things that I need to do. And you're mad. And we still get a check. And you're mad. Yes, it's called a career. There's a difference between a career and a fucking job. Learn it. Get into it. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So that's what all the nosy ass hoes. All right, I'm sorry I got to be back in person at work. Okay, it's nothing wrong with that. But you know, when you have the capability of working from anywhere, like myself, it's called a career. Okay, a career. Yeah, thank you. I see some of y'all saying same here. You ain't got to be no fucking office to be productive. Come on. It's called a laptop. This is 2025. That's some old school bullshit. Trump, we can tell you probably never worked a day in your life. I can tell. Because that is at the top of the pile. Y'all see some more shit down there that he got to sign. People going back to work full-time, federal workers full-time. That's at the top of your list of shit to talk about and sign off on. And you still got some more bullshit under there that you still got to sign. I don't understand it. But let's get into this. And I didn't like how you tried to throw that little plug in there about Biden either. Okay? I didn't like that shit. I didn't like it, but let's play.
Sir, the next item, as you announced in your speech, is a requirement that federal workers return to full-time in-person work immediately.
You got to break the pen trying to sign that shit off. Boy, bye. You got broke the pen trying to sign it. Okay.
Sir, the next...
He didn't even read the shit. He just signing off. Just signing off. This dumb as hell. This is the dumbest president I think we've ever had. Ever in life. Ever in life. Ain't read a goddamn thing. He ready to sign. He ready to sign. About broke the pen down there trying to sign real quick. Yeah, let them go back to work. Boy, that should be the last thing on y'all mind right now. Let them people work from home. Damn. Let them people work from home. That shit is not going to hurt nothing in the economy. I promise you. How do you think the economy continued to flow during the pandemic? Because nobody could come out. Hell, nobody could be in the office. Everybody was at home. So how do you think people were still able to get shit popping during the pandemic? Y'all signing this shit off. That's dumb as hell, but go off. I guess he got to feel important. He done did that whole TikTok bullshit, and I know he was behind it. Okay, little switcheroo, you try to do that little TikTok bullshit. And everybody doing all them videos crying on it. Oh my God, I'm going to pay my bills. Coincidentally, boom. He just wanted that pat on the back. That's all it was. I feel like he was behind that shit all along. Because what was it? I'm hearing it was back in 2022 or whatever. They were already talking about this TikTok ban bullshit. And he trying to negotiate with them people overseas, child. Trying to talk about they trying to negotiate 50-50. Let the USA have 50% ownership, and then they keep the other 50% to generate that revenue. He knew exactly what he was doing. So they just stopped that shit for a couple minutes so that the people up over there, them Chinese people, ain't doing want to shrimp fried rice. They sitting over there, child, like, bitch, they serious. They gonna shut this shit down. So we might want to go ahead and sign this shit so we can get TikTok back up because we're losing money by the second. Okay. TikTok is $1 billion business. But Trump knew exactly what he was doing. He wanted to come into office and look like he was the savior for TikTok of millions of people, most of which probably didn't even vote for his stupid ass. But he wanted it to make it look like he was doing something. Okay, so that people who really don't see it for his ass be like, well, he did get TikTok back up. Millions of people do have their, revenue again. No. I feel like that shit was already negotiated. I really do. I don't trust nothing that Trump does. And Lord have mercy for the next 4 years. Y'all please pray, because ain't no telling what this nigga gonna be into and what he does. It's not even gonna surprise me. So don't be sending me shit in my DM to my camera. Did you see this shit? I'm not surprised. It's Trump. Y'all forgot. Trump is in office. Okay. Nothing is surprising with a bitch like that in office. Okay. Heavy on the bitch. Let's move on. Ooh, child. And anybody that voted for him, if you in my chat, honey, I still love you, but that was not a great decision. It was not. And I ain't trying to tell nobody who to vote for. I'm just saying it was kind of fucked up. I don't know what you was thinking that day. Maybe you didn't eat no breakfast. Your brain won't cut on. I don't know. Maybe your spaceship landed right before you went to go vote. I don't know what happened and why you voted for the bitch. But bottom line, that was probably the worst decision you ever made. Okay? Seriously. It was probably the worst decision you've ever made, voting for Trump. Let's move on, though, honey. Snoop Dogg, and we talked about Snoop Dogg in this situation. He is getting his ass cheeks tore off for this whole voting. He got up trying to cap for Martin Luther King, child. Said the social media users flood Snoop Dogg's comment sections after making a new post about Martin Luther King Jr., honey. And he getting up there, I have a dream. They was like, yeah, bitch, dream this. Your ass sitting up here singing and walking up there for Trump. Let me tell your ass off right quick. That's what the people said in the comments. And we're going to read them. Let's get into it. They were like, you got a dream, all right. You got a dream, all right, bitch. He said, I want to ask you a question, and that is,
what is in your life's blueprint? Number one in your life's blueprint should be, don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Don't be ashamed of your color. Don't be ashamed of your biological features. Somehow you must be able to say in your own lives and really believe it, I am black but beautiful.
Come on, beautiful.
And believe it in your heart.
I'll take that. Now, I like that. That's some good talking right there. All right. So you got to encourage yourself. Encourage yourself, honey. Tell yourself, I am beautiful, honey. I am that girl. Okay. That's what you got to do. Shout out to Martin Luther King for that speech, honey. Let's move on to the dragon, though. Ooh, child. Let's get into the dragonization of it all. All right. So the people are saying to Snoop Dogg over there, child, you and them raggedy ass Converses, your ass them crip walk your ass up over there. I had to crip walk to the comments because y'all know this comments is gonna always serve. Okay, baby, I hurt my toe. I done bumped my toe running into the comments looking at this shit. When I saw they were dragging Snoop, I said, "Oop!" Straight to the comments. I don't care about none of that shit over there that they saying. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Thank y'all, but let me go straight to these damn comments because I know they gonna serve the girls. Okay, here we go. Y'all don't make me laugh. So this person, Taylor Child, says, posting this after you perform for Trump is so funny, okay? And the deceased emoji, child. All right, so another person, Marco Foster, says that posting MLK after supporting Trump is wild, okay? And that's wild work. Said the Groovy, honey, Groovy says it. So my question is, was it in your blueprint to be a sellout? Ooh, child. Damn, y'all better tell him, child. They continue, child. They continue, says, stop posting, Snoop, okay? Take them raggedy ass Chuck Taylors off and crip walk your ass somewhere and sit the fuck down. All right. Another person says that we don't forget that you sold your soul to MAGA. Okay. Oh, child, not sold your soul, child. This other person, child, Ridley Child, says that after your performance, girl, boy, bye. Boy, bye. Another person says, not you posting this after performing at Trump's inaugural event now. No, you did not up and act like you about Martin Luther King and your ass done performed over there for Trump. Shout out to Shamar. Shamar said Donald Trump, like a trunk you put some shit in. Somebody else said, child, that Snoop is acting like he didn't sell his soul to the devil, child. Oh, and that's a white man saying it. See, even if the white man can hear it, if the white man can see through the bullshit, I'm here for it. All right, this next person says Snoop Elon, not Elon Musk, child. Snoop Elon just did a full flag Nazi salute during his speech. Said that you prove that you don't stand by integrity already, so enough. All right, you better read down, girl. So the next person said, we remember what you said in 2017. Ooh, what did he say, girl? I got to go look that up. This next person, child, says they just put Tupac's picture up there like, nigga. Look like he's saying that, like, nigga. Like, what were you thinking? Ooh, child. Video resurfaces of Snoop condemning jigaboos wanting to perform for Trump's first inauguration. All right. So let's get into what he had to say, child. Now it says, now mind you, Snoop had a lot to say about black artists performing at his first inaugural. Let's get into it, child.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself. So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself. So ain't nobody.
How you gonna roast the fuck out of somebody when you the first one that got your ass up on the stage? I'm trying to figure out how that works for you. How somebody else gonna be a jigaboo ass nigga and your ass was the first nigga on the stage performing? Like 1, 2, 3, and 2, 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg is looking like a stupid asshole. That's your ass up there on. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Nigga, sit down. Sit down. How is everybody else a jigaboo? I'm roasting the fuck out of these jigaboo ass niggas. And your ass crip walk up there first. That's you up there. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Something at home, beat together, you know we in trouble. Ain't nothing like a G thing, baby. No, I ain't going crazy. This throat is the nigga that pays me. That's later, but so don't try to pay me. Hey, so I'm back to the lecture at hand. Hey, that's you up there. I'm gonna let them understand. Hey, that's you. Jigaboo like hell. The biggest jigaboo on stage. Ain't nothing like a deep thing, baby. Going crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Donald Trump is the nigga that paid me. That's you. Jigaboo like hell. Okay, bro. You gotta eat them words. That you can't show your face for a little while. Like when you come out, it ain't time for you to come out. You gotta stay in probably 30 days and 30 nights behind this bullshit right here. Because you gotta let this shit blow over. For real. Like you say that shit with your chest too. You gonna roast the fuck out of somebody and your ass the first one on the stage. Run that beautiful bean footage. That's you. All right, yeah. Hit it, DJ. Ain't nothing like a DJ. Nigga, are we really doing that? Nigga done got on stage, hit it. You done told the DJ, hit it. You done crip walk your stupid ass up there after you done said all this shit. You done cussed us out, done threatened us to roast the fuck out of us, and we... Boy, okay. Where's Dr. Dre beats when you need him? Literally. He should have Michelle A'd your ass. And I don't even promote violence. I'm gonna have to say it like that for YouTube's sake, child. He should have Michelle A'd your ass for that bullshit. Dr. Dre, where you at? Okay, I don't promote violence all the time, but Snoop. Okay, let's move on. Yo, obviously we can't play the song. Okay, yeah. Something need to be in your damn heart. Okay, something in my heart. You took my love and I'm willing. That's what your ass should have been singing up there. There's no limit to the love I'm giving. The love I'm giving. Ooh, child, that was my song back then too. Y'all, any Michelle A fans in the chat? That's what your ass should have been singing, Snoop. Something in my heart. Okay. You know what that song was about? It's about Dr. Dre's crazy ass. That's what it was about. I had to go look that shit up. I said, ain't no damn way. That's what you should have been saying. Somebody said, that's my jam. Whoa, what? Come on. And she's still performing too. Oh, yeah. You say you love me, and I thank you, girl. Woo, child. Come on. She still sound good too. She still sound good. Pinocchio. And now you're leaving, now you know. I was like, oh, okay, girl. You came in a little strong right there. All right, that's her child. I'm like, oh, you don't sound the way you talk, girl. All right, love Miss Michelle. Shout out to you, girl. So somebody else that I need to talk about this morning, child. Ex-NBA star, I guess we'll call him that. Gilbert Arenas, child, with his hoe ass, is officially married, child. I was married now. All right. To this child named Melly Monaco. Now, I don't know if she did her homework on him because he is known, child, for taking people wedding rings and trading them in and giving them fake rings. Ask Laura Govan, because that's what she went through with his stupid ass. And she's had, 5 children by him. And he's not helping, according to her, pay child support and all that. But you got time to be out here getting married and getting, and yeah, with this girl out here. I don't know if she did her homework. Women, please do your homework, child. Caramel, I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. Yeah, so they got married, if anybody cares. So he says, I finally did it, y'all. Melly Monaco is officially Mrs. Arenas. That's not a flex, but go off. Let's go ahead and show these thrifty wedding pictures. Cause baby, how his ring bigger than yours? That's a mistake right there. See, that's how I already know this shit ain't gonna go right. How his ring thicker than yours? This shit look like the thing to be on the bread. Y'all remember that? That shit that used to be on the bread back in the day, the little bread thing to keep the bread closed. Girl, how you be like, yes, do you marry him? He done put your shit on and you looking at it like, oh girl. You gotta put your hand all the way on your eyeball to see your ring. What the hell? You gotta touch your eyeball with that ring so you can see that shit. And look at his ring, child. He bling bling. You can't even see your shit from far away. If you back here with it, you single. Right here, you married. Right here, you single. Bitch, how that happen? You're supposed to be like, girl, and you can see how you see my shit. I told my husband, you all right. You want this pussy for life? You gotta upgrade. Can me upgrade you? Because we're a bougie bitch over here now. You want the niggas to stay off me? I gotta be like, look, I'm married, and then they see my shit, be like, oh, okay. You gotta be like that. That shit right there. Nigga, you an ex-NFL player. Like, how you get out? Girl, how you let him get by like that? Now, is this supposed to be the ring before the ring? I don't know. I'm trying to help you out. I want to understand. And no, it's not about the ring. I don't want to miss what I'm saying, okay? But, girl, is this the ring before the ring he was going to give you? I mean, why he didn't give you the ring that he took from Laura? Because that ring, they said, was supposed to be like $5.6 million that he took from Laura Govan. Like, why he didn't give you that ring? Because that one that you got on, girl, and I don't know how much he paid for it, but it's given that his ring costs more than yours. All right. So if you want to keep the men off you, like when you're out and about, because she's a pretty girl, no homo, he should upgrade your ring, girl. You ain't got no diamonds, and I don't see no rock or nothing on there, girl. That's like some plain shit. I don't know. But go off, honey. Let's look at these pictures, honey. Let's look at these pictures, girl. Okay, she's a pretty girl. Nice little tattoo and all that. All right. He like a little thug chick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He smiling. He ain't smile like that when he was with Laura. So maybe this girl right here, changing his life a little bit. I don't know. Oh, child, she look real happy right there with that little ring. Go off, honey. Girl. You let that nigga give you that little ring and you smiling like that, girl. But anyway, Gilbert and your stupid ass, you trash too. So you are. You don't take care of your children, and your baby mama was homeless and all that. I'm gonna tell your business too. Laura said she was homeless, girl. With all 5 of your kids, she didn't know where she was gonna stay because you weren't paying her no child support. But you was out here buying ATVs, girl, and spending money on all these other women, and your kids was over there not eating and barely had a place to sleep. And at one point, she was staying in her car, girl. I said, child, bye. Girl, I hope you got a prenuptial in this marriage because you need to do your homework on Gilbert because when shit go left, so does he. All right. And that little bread bag ring that he gave you, he gonna probably take it with him too because he's known to do that. Ask Laura. No shade, girl. Bye. No shade, girl, no shade. But it's not in the ring, but it you know, it helps if you like give her a nice little rock that let her know, like, girl, I really want you. Like, girl, this is something I really want, and I want all these niggas out here to know that you mine. So I'm, you know, if I'm gonna rock you up or whatever, you know, right? Rock me, nigga, rock me, okay? If you want to rock me, you gotta rock me, okay? Shit, child. Girls, I be trying to teach y'all something over here. Y'all know, honey, I advocate for the women over here. But nigga, you want to rock me, okay? You trying to rock me? I need you to rock me. Beyonce said this, okay? Yeah, that's what Beyonce said. If you like it, nigga, put a ring on it. That ain't no ring. That's a bread bag. But all right, let's go. If you like it, baby, I guess I love it. I ain't got to wear it. Shit, okay? I let mine know. You're trying to get this, baby. My ring gonna have to. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that above you, okay? All right, I'm gonna need that above you. All right, so let's get into the next. That go for anybody else out there. All right, if a nigga trying to holler at you like that, don't let him be on some cheap shit. Like, women know your worth. I'm saying all that to say this: know your worth. And no, it's not all in the ring. It's more so in the commitment and how he treats you and how you guys can build. If he's coming into that thing, if he got a little coin tie, his credit need to be up. Don't be marrying no niggas out here with busted up credit. And you got to get all the shit in your name. Y'all, everything y'all try to do, you got to be there because you got to sign off and they got to run your credit and his credit fucked up. No, absolutely not. Know your worth, women, because you're going to want to go somewhere. You're going to want a new car at some point in time. You're going to want to live nice in a nice little house. You don't want to be renting no damn apartments, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But eventually you want to have things called legacies to pass down. So you want to be smart while you're thought shopping, okay? Can I help somebody this morning? While you're thought shopping, you want to be smart in terms of what you put in your buggy. The niggas that you put in your buggy, okay, some of them don't have no barcodes. So when you go to try to ring them niggas up, you got to put them back, girl, because they ain't got no value to them, okay? Let me help y'all this morning. I ain't even need no more notes for that, baby. There's a girl, I'm at work, and you got me screaming out. I'm just saying. Y'all fucking around with these niggas out here with no barcodes. Stop thought shopping and putting these niggas in your holes and your buggies. They ain't got no barcodes. You get up there and try to be like, and you can't scan their asses because they ain't about shit. You can't. Nah. Know your worth. Know your worth. You want me? Get your shit up. The purpose of this is for us to build together. You are my help meet. What you helping me meet, nigga? Okay. What you bringing to the table? Because I'm the table. Okay. Now we can stand some more. I can take a few more chairs. I can move some of my chairs down, and you bring some of yours. Okay, because we self-made. But don't be out here just accepting a nigga because he talk good and because the D game is up. Nah, because that get old after a while. Okay, credit, baby, credit. Okay, you got any properties in your name? Like, what you got going on? Let me know. Holla back. That's what I be on. Because I'm bougie. I told you I'm bougie. Don't come over here on that bullshit. You ain't talking me out of my panties with no 200 credit score like Maurice. No shade. You got a 200 credit score like Maurice? Nah, hell no. Kimmy, there's some desperate old wolf cougars out there like Kimmy. Okay, nigga say a little bit and the panties go flying off. Maurice broke ass. I know how to cut hair real good. You got a son? Kimmy over there draws clean off. She done took her drawers off because the nigga said he can cut hair. And done fucked up your hairline over there. And now you stuck with him. Ooh, Lord, I'm preaching today. I know I am. I ain't got to get no amens after that because I know I'm telling the truth. Kimmy done took her drawers off for a nigga with a 200 credit score. But go off, girl. All right, so let's get into Shamar's child. Shamar's boyfriend, Alvo, is upset because Shamar won't help him with his rent, girl. See what I'm talking about? Know your worth, nigga. Why you got to help you with your rent? Says that Shamar can't read or count, child. Well, we know that. Says that I be having to read and count the money for him, and I don't get paid for none of that. Well, if you the boyfriend, where your job at? Why he got to pay you to count his money? This is probably why he been saying that his money been coming up missing, because maybe your ass can't count, or maybe you can count, and one for you counting over there like Smokey on Friday, child. You counting them 20s off and then flipping them hoes over and counting the same 20s. That's what it's giving. And Shamar money keep coming up missing while the nigga on social media crying. I'm talking about the ugly cry, playing Take Me to the King in the background because your ass over there managing the funds. So if you ain't got your rent paid and you know the nigga can't count, I ain't telling you steal his money, but that's your boyfriend. I don't know why he need to be paying you any damn way. This is some ratchet bullshit, but let's see it, child.
I already asked Shamar. I asked him, can you help me pay my rent? He told me he was going to help me. He didn't even help me. And it's like, I'm not trying to talk about him or nothing right here because he's right here beside me. But I'm not talking about Shamar. But Shamar, he don't help me. He don't even know how to read that good. So I be having to read the shit for him, look at shit. I be having to take the money. He don't even know how to count that good. So it's like I be having to count the money for him. So it's just like I don't get paid for none of that shit. When I first met him, he had like $8,000 in his bank account. Now he got, I'm not gonna tell y'all, but now he's good. He's wealthy. I swear this way is not broke at all. He got racks. He got enough to pay. He can really right now what I'm right now what I owe in rent, he can really pay it and it will not even hurt his pockets. But I don't know, he probably just don't want to help me. And that's why I'm telling these promoters that I'm not going to these bookings. So this ain't now I'm trying to be funny and not going to bookings. I'm just not going to these bookings because I gotta get back to my making my money and shit. I can't keep doing this. Like I'm helping him, but he's not helping me. So I told him that before I get mad and get upset and want to break up with him, I'd rather just be by myself and do my bill shit, and then we can be together and shit. But he gonna have to handle his business on his own.
It's giving you riding off his clout. It's giving you need to get a fucking job. It's giving you need to handle your own shit. Whatever bookings he gets and whatever money he makes, y'all not married. Whatever money he makes is his money. He don't owe you shit. He don't need to pay your rent. You're a grown ass man. Get your ass up and go get a fucking job. You ain't got to follow him to every show. If you know you got rent, you got your own apartment, y'all don't live together. He's only responsible for his own damn rent. So you getting on social media to do a whole damn live with Shamar's ass sitting over there acting like he's slow as hell. While you gonna sit up, he can't read, he's slow. You pretty much calling him slow and dumb as hell and a bum ass nigga for not helping you with your bills. When you grown, pay your own damn bills. That's why everybody keep talking about you, Alvo, Alpo. That's why people keep talking about you and how your ass is a little on the spectrum because you're expecting Shamar, who used to be homeless. Thank God he, something worked out for him to where he got on social media and his shit just kind of popped like it did. And he is getting booked to go and do shows up there. Yeah, man, that team clocking. And now he the one that got his damn teeth fixed and all of that, child. He think he the shit out there now. And I feel like you low-key jealous that he's getting all the attention and you just following him around trying to get that clout. And he obviously ain't that slow because he's like, bitch, I ain't about to pay your rent. Now you my nigga or whatever. You gonna get a little bit of this thing. But nigga, I ain't about to pay your damn rent. You grown. The hell? Come on, yeah, he's sitting right here. But yeah, this nigga is sorry as fuck because he won't pay my rent. He can't count either, y'all. I wouldn't be with his ass. I would not be with you to do no damn video and I'm sitting beside you and you telling the whole damn world I'm slow and I can't count money. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's in his account. You shouldn't know what's in his account. You just a boyfriend. How you know? Why would you need to know what's in his account? He started out with $8,000. See, you talking about too much of his damn business. It's giving you jealous. Go find you something to do that can make you some money. You like to be on the internet a lot. So why don't you go get you a TikTok, grow that. Get your YouTube channel, grow that, and earn you some social media money since you don't want to get a real job. If you want to follow him around, go do videos, record it, follow him around and get a bag. I don't think he need to be paying for you. I don't think he'd be paying for you. That's some ratchet shit. Let me play it one more time.
I already asked Shamar. I asked him, can you help me pay my rent? He told me he was gonna help me. He didn't even help me. And it's like, I'm not trying to talk about him or nothing right here because he's right here beside me. But I'm not talking about Shamar. But Shamar, he don't help me. He don't even know how to read that good. So I be having to read the shit for him, look at shit. I be having to take the money. He don't even know how to count that good. So it's like I be having to count the money for him. So it's just like I don't get paid for none of that shit. When I first met him, he had like $8,000 in his bank account. Now he got, I'm not gonna tell y'all, but now he's good. He's wealthy. I swear this boy is not broke at all. He got racks. He got enough to pay. He can really right now what I'm right now what I owe in rent, he can really pay it and it will not even hurt his pockets. But I don't know, he probably just don't want to help me. And that's why I'm telling these promoters that I'm not going to these bookings. So this ain't now I'm trying to be funny and not going to bookings. I'm just not going to these bookings because I got to get back to my making my money and shit. I can't keep doing this. Like I'm helping him, but he's not helping me. So I told him that before I get mad and get upset and want to break up with him, I'd rather just be by myself and do my bill shit and then we can be together and shit. But he gonna have to handle his business on his own. I already.
Child, you over there exhaling like that shit really getting to you. Talking about you got to get back to making your money. Why you even left making your money? Is the question. Why have you even left making your money? That's the question, sir. That's stupid as hell. I don't know, child. You, let's get out my screen. I ain't got no more for you. I was gonna say something else, but I ain't even going there. All right, so parents, child. A parent done up and slapped the damn principal, child, sending the principal flying, child, from a chair after being asked to control a child. Now, parents is out here slapping the principal. You know, child, that the Lord is soon to come. All right, Jesus is on his way, child, like the old people say. All right, my grandma say, honey, get your life in order, because the Lord is sure enough on his way back. When you start seeing folks slapping the principal, child. Oh, Lord, let's get into this topic here. Shout out to It's On Site, Lord. And shout out to, It's On Site for my other one, too. So let's get into this topic, child. Because, baby, she done slapped the taste out of her mouth, child. She thought she was eating one thing, and she was like, fuck, what the fuck was I eating? Girl, you don't even know what you were eating no more, because she done slapped the hell out of you. Slapped the whole taste about your mouth. Let's go.
If pictures are worth 1,000 words, then what surveillance video records is invaluable. Tonight, this video of a principal getting slapped to the ground is turning heads in the city of Plaquemine.
Ooh,
On Monday, the principal at Iberville Elementary was watching a basketball game when police say she noticed young children walking onto the court while the game was being played. You can see the principal getting up so the little kids didn't get hurt. At least 2 times, she pulls the kids back while the game is in play. At some point, Plaquemine Police Chief Stephen Angolio says words were exchanged, and the mom was having none of it.
The principal sitting in a chair, the lady's walking by with 3 kids in tow and one of her friends, and the principal asked her, hey, keep your kids off the basketball court, disrupts the whole game. She obviously took offense with that, and you see her move in on the teacher puts her hand up to kind of keep her off, and she just punched her, knocked her out of the chair.
Surveillance footage in the school's gym obtained by the WAFBI team shows the parent hit the principal. She's knocked to the ground.
This wasn't excitement from the competition. You made a bad call on my child or anything. This is a woman that was there with kids that was disrupting everything. I don't even think she had a child in the game at all. And she wasn't watching her kids. And when somebody told her you need to, she didn't like it.
An Iberville deputy on scene quickly tried to break it up. Tonight, Alicia Parker, the mom seen hitting the principal, is facing felony charges: battery on a school teacher, resisting officers, and disturbing the peace. Another woman who also got involved is also facing charges. Jamisha Godshaw, charged with assault on a school teacher, disturbing the peace, battery of a school teacher, and threatening a public official.
Her cohort was kind of egging it on and made some threats and was cussing people out too.
After the principal was knocked to the ground, you can see she grabs a napkin to wipe her face. Police say she had a busted lip and a head injury.
She was taken to the hospital. CAT scans and stuff like that had to be done, and she's okay now. But it was a pretty brutal attack.
With Parker and Godshaw now facing felony charges over the melee, law enforcement in Iberville Parish says this behavior won't be tolerated, especially at a child's basketball game.
You get in a fight at a public event, you're going to jail. Nobody wants to come out and go to 4th of July's and Mardi Gras parades and ball games and see that. And I don't blame them. Before it was like escort them out, write them a summons or whatever. You get in a fight, start any kind of fistic ruckus at a public event in Plaquemine, you're going to jail.
Parker is being held on a $100,000 bond. We're told Godshaw had bench warrants for other issues, too. The Iberville Parish Superintendent told me today this behavior will not be tolerated, and the 2 individuals mentioned in this report have been banned from all Iberville Parish schools.
Child, the chick with the ponytail, they said had warrants. How you going to the game and you buck getting in somebody else's situation and you got warrants? Girl, you supposed to stay out of that. You could see you all at the game. You was good, girl. You had warrants and you would be able to move, without getting caught up. But then somebody else out here slapping somebody and getting into an altercation, and you done jumped in trying to put your 2 cents in and then got your ass locked up. Now you're gonna be in there much longer for the case that you got for jumping in this fight. Then you're gonna have to answer to them damn warrants. That's plural. So your ass gonna be in there a little bit longer because you couldn't sit your ass down out here trying to be a Billy badass. Okay, anybody else you cap for her? She had already handled that. Okay, she had already handled that. She done slapped the taste out the lady mouth. You ain't have to run up there. All right, now for what I saw, looked like the lady did put an arm up to like try to make her back up because she was like in her personal space a little bit. She was like, you know, that. But damn, she done turned around and fired and slapped her and then bust the lady lip. And I was like, damn, if you get slapped, why you need a napkin? Like what was, but then they said she busted her lip. I was like, you trying to wipe the slap off? I don't know, but you know, her lip was busted and whatnot. Oh child, that's a hot damn mess. So let's see. Of course, it is on surveillance footage, so I don't know how you're gonna do in court with that, honey. Alicia Parker, honey, 34, struck the principal, Lisa Jones, in the face with such force that she was knocked out of her chair. Oh Lord. Now, according to the police department, it says that the altercation began with the principal when Principal Jones requested that Parker supervise her child, which you should have, girl. Don't let your kids run around at the damn game. And then one of the kids being stampeded to the kids over there trying to be playing, said who had been causing disruptions during the game. See, you know how to act when you come out in public, and that's why your ass is locked the fuck up. Says in response, Parker approached Jones and delivered a slap, child, that resulted in the principal sustaining a busted lip and head injury. Child. Now, emergency services transported Jones to the local hospital where she received treatment and was released. Now, you know that she went to the hospital so she can make her case stronger, okay? Because I don't know many people to go to the hospital for a busted lip. So you got to make your case stronger. When you go to the police, when you go to the when you get in the ambulance, child, you got to go by ambulance. I know that's gonna be a nice little bill for you later, but then you get that on the back end in court because you ask her to pay that shit. But if you want your case to be stronger, you do ask for the, you know, EMS to come out there and take you to the hospital, child, even though it's just a busted lip, and go and get you a few CAT scans and run the bill up a little bit and say, hey, you know, I was hurt when she slapped me, you know. I saw that white light. You got to, you know, add a little bit to it. You know, I was slapped and I saw that white light. I saw the angels and they started to sing, take me to the king. And Jesus was walking towards me with his good white robe on. You got to say all that, child, when you go in court. And that let the judge know that you was almost out of there from that slap. And she'll get a good old piece of time, and you probably get a little piece of change out of that too. So that Parker was arrested, child, at the scene and had been charged, girl, with battery of a school teacher, resisting officer. See, you out there fighting the police, you fighting the damn school teacher, the principal, you fighting everybody, girl, and disturbing the damn peace. See, you was loud and already disruptive at the game. All right, you supposed to be cheering for and hollering, child, for the kids to go out there and play good, but you was out here hollering at the damn teacher. See, you didn't know how to act at a game. You don't holler at the teacher, you holler at the kids. Y'all better play. That's right. Put the ball in there. So you're supposed to holler like that. But then when you get to hollering at the principal, then you get locked up. All right, so they say that she is currently, girl, being held on bond for $100,000, girl. Yeah, they were playing Take Me to the King, girl. She was standing up there after she got slapped. And take me to the king. That's what she heard. And the angels was walking towards her, girl, and that white light, girl. And girl, she was about out of there. She thought she was gone. She thought she was gone, child. But then that lady started hollering, girl, and brought her back to reality, child. All that damn hollering in her face. She brought her back. She thought she was gone, child. Unalive, Lord. But when she got hollering in her face and being disruptive, she brought her back, girl. Okay? Like the jumper cables they put on you in the EMS thing. Like, they brought her ass back. And she was like, oh, Lord, I thought I was gone. But she came back and found out she indeed was slapped and her lip was busted. And she had gone to the emergency room so she can strengthen her case against this black lady who ran up in her damn face, child, and was on the violent shit. And I don't blame you, girl. Do what you got to do. She put hands on you. Press charges. All right. So now District Court Judge Elizabeth England, whatever her last name is, child, emphasized the severity of the charges, stating, child, that battery of a school teacher is a serious offense. All right. And said, as such actions will not be tolerated in our community, as Tisha would say. In our community, girl. That will not be tolerated in our community. You will not slap the taste out of her mouth and go free. That's what the judge said, girl. So that's what happened. So long story short, keep your hands to yourself. Now I had the principal touched her first, then that's different. Okay, it's called, you know, responding to someone doing something to you. You protecting yourself. All right, you responding to being hit or whatever. Don't hit first. All right, let me tell you how to get out this shit. Because I done been in a few little arguments a time or two. You don't hit first. When they hit you first, then you are responding. So when the police come and they ask what had happened because they're ready to take somebody to jail, you gotta say, hey, first of all, she ran up in my face. I was over here on the calm down, and then she reached out and she hit my ass, and I was responding. It was like a, you know, like a reaction. So I hit her ass back because she hit me first. So you got to say that first. She hit me first, and then that means they go to jail because you were, you know, taking up for yourself. That's how that works. Okay, that's how that works. And yeah. Most of the time you get out of that. And sometimes they'll take both of y'all. But if you know, don't want to go to jail for hitting somebody, make them hit you first. You can argue all day long. Say what you want. Don't be communicating no damn threats. But you can argue all day long. But if you hit somebody first, you're going to jail. Just know that shit. Okay? I'll argue with your ass and I'll say some shit to you where you think I hit you. And then when you swing and hit me, it's night. Okay, you might not have wanted a nap, but sometimes you need a nap. All right, and you will indeed get one if you touch me first. Let's move on though. Thank you, Lord. I'm just saying, don't let nobody put their hands on you, child. All right, sometimes you need a good old nap, child. Gotta lay it on down, child. You mean snoring and everything, baby. You put your hands on me, you're gonna be snoring, baby. And you're gonna damn near see that white light too. Come on. All right, let's move on, child. Let's get done with this violent shit. Ooh, Lord. None of your rank get killed. All right, one of the somebody that I really love, and I wish that they asked to still be in office, child. He is on my screen. Baby, when I tell you, honey, when he walked in there at the inauguration, girl, at the inauguration, girl, when he walked in there, Lord, they said that the attendees started to boo former President Obama. I don't like that. I was mad, and I watched it 3 times, and I said, Lord, I can't watch it no more, because I was child like they was on the movie, child, when they was doing right like this right here in the movie. What was it? What is it? Don't drink in the hood, child, with the Wayans brothers. When boy was swinging in the air like this right there with me. I said, I know the fuck y'all ain't booing my damn president, because Obama is still my president, even though he ain't in office no more. But baby, let me tell you, when he walked in there, girl, it's the walk for me. Okay, I keep saying it's 2 people besides my husband, girl, because he got to walk. He got a little walk. But President Obama and Denzel Washington, they have a walk about them, baby. When I tell you the swag be on 1,000 with President Obama, and then he got the suit on, which just pushes the swaggerization over the levels, child. Oh my God. When he walked up in here and the way they were booing him, he gave this many fucks, girl. That's 0. And baby, he walked in there and he strided right on up there to find his seat, honey. He didn't give a hot damn about them boos, baby. He owned it and looked good. And Michelle Obama said, bitch, I ain't going to that shit. She was at home, girl, watching just like the rest of us. She said, I ain't about to go to that bullshit. So she went to represent for the both of them. And baby, he did that, baby, when he walked in there. Let's look at this walk, baby. Baby, I said, oh, him and Denzel, baby, you better walk. Let's go.
And how sort of MAGA world is watching big boos right now, as you can imagine. I don't know if you guys can hear it over my mic, but
boy, is that striking.
Former President Obama, former President Obama, getting a resounding, as we would say in New York, a Bronx cheer here.
I have to wonder if this is setting the tone.
But look, these are the loyal supporters. Yeah, Lester, I think you're right. It is going to set the tone for the speech tonight. I truly believe that the president will give a speech there in the rotunda, and he will come here, and it'll probably be a much different speech, a much different time. It's kind of in real time, and how sort of MAGA world is watching big boos right now, as you can imagine. I don't know if you guys can hear it over my mic, but
boy, is that striking.
Former President Obama, former President Obama, getting a resounding, as we would say in New York, a Bronx cheer here.
I have to wonder if this is setting the tone.
But look, these are loyal supporters. Yeah, Lester, I think you're right. It is going to set the tone for the speech tonight. I truly believe that the president will give a speech there in the rotunda, and he will come here, and it'll probably be a much different speech, a much different time.
Baby, he didn't care about them boos. He walked right in there, head held high. Swag ain't missed a beat. He still was on the child. He was still on 1,000. Swag was still on 1,000. He walked right on up and through there like, yes, and what? I'm still that shit, okay? I was like, you better come on in here, Obama. I love it, child. They booed the hell out of him, but hey, you didn't tap nothing about his confidence. He still walked up in there. He still owned that shit. And thank you, President Obama. You are still my president. You will forever be my president. This fool that's in office right now, it's a chop for me. But President Obama walked up and through there and owned that ish. Okay. So shout out to him for even going, because Michelle was like, bitch, I ain't going in there. Hell no. All right. She didn't go to the little funeral for what's the other little president in the past, y'all. She ain't go to that shit either. She was like, man, F them. I'm about to sit home, girl, and I'm about to get my nails done. I'm about to watch TV. I ain't going to that bullshit. All right. She ain't trying to be there. But shout out to him for being, taking one for the team, because that couldn't have been, that couldn't have felt good for people to like up and boo you, like the whole damn room to boo you. But he owned that shit. He didn't even show it on his face, and it bothered him. He still kept his little smile and walked his ass in there, did what he needed to do, and that was it, and that was all. Okay, so shout out to Obama for that. Shout out to him for being the bigger person, child. Mm-hmm. All right, so what I got next? Ooh. That. Hope y'all are enjoying the show thus far. Let's get into Melody Cherie post, because I saw something. I said, ooh, I want to talk about it, girl. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. Melody Cherie's post. Okay. Let's get into it and what it had to say. This is her most recent post. Y'all know Melody always speaks in subliminals. So, yeah, let's get into what she had to say. Rumor is she's not coming back next season. Like I said, I'm not going to really give too much life to that because she's not officially come out and did a live to say, hey guys, guess what? I'm not coming back next season. So since she's not done that, I will not really give it that much life. But we know that Melody, when she makes her post, it is subliminal post. They said the reunion was pretty much hell for her. She did, I think they said, get emotional at some point in the reunion. I think they said she walked off at one point because Kimmy was coming at her real heavy. Martell caught hell as well, from what I'm hearing. Sunny said that it was a hot damn mess when she came out on stage. Destiny kind of gave her the death stare, and it was a whole hot ass mess. She said the reunion was like a dark cloud a little bit. People was acting a fool, and Carlos was sitting back smiling and laughing like he enjoyed that shit. But let's get into what Melody Cherie had to say. As you guys can see at the top of my screen where we're sharing, it says Melody Cherie, which means that's coming from her page. And it says, in the end, let's blow it up a little bit more because y'all know I can read real good over here. All right, it says that in the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. And that is quoted from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. She says, it never felt this to be so true. Then it has proven itself to be now with my personal experiences, rather, that's plural. She says, and when I say that the silence was loud, she says, it's nothing that can ever be said nor done to change that. Okay, let's move it up some. Having a voice only when it benefits you or to keep your skeletons in the closet while attacking a true victim is diabolical and a lack of moral compass. She says, and I'm still going to pray for my enemies, but from way over there. Okay, I respect that, honey. I respect that, child. I know the Bible says you're supposed to pray for your enemies. But I'd be like, them hoes, okay? I don't care about no enemies, child. Let them hate, child. Let them do all of that. I don't care about no damn enemies. I don't even think about them hoes. I don't think about them. I wake up in the morning, I ain't thought nothing about them. None of my enemies. I don't. Did I pray for y'all today? I did not. I prayed today, but I ain't pray for y'all. I know the good book said to do that, but I just don't give that. I just don't be giving it that kind of energy. So shout out to Melody for being the bigger person in this. I'm just saying. But yeah. She says it never felt this to be so true. Then it has proven itself to be now with my personal experiences. Y'all know she's been through hell, still going through with Martell in this damn court situation. She's got 2 court cases coming up back to back, the child custody case as well as the revenge P. Prayers to her on that she get the children. Even the damn side chick, Coleslaw, even want her to get the kids. And you know, child, the time ain't long, honey. The Lord is sure to come when the side chick, honey, who broke up her whole entire marriage, wants the person who she hates the most to get the kids over the person who she's been protecting the most. All right. I ain't even gonna hold you. When Ariane says that she wants Melody Cherie Rogers, honey, to get full custody of her kids over Martell, who been fighting to keep those kids when he know damn well he don't need them kids. Okay. He only want those kids to get back in mail. He can't take care of the kids. He can't take care of himself. So with his side piece child out here capping for Mel and say, hey, I think Mel should get full custody. That's crazy. And she said that shit publicly, and that could be used in court, because if you're gonna have her on the stand to testify for you, Martell, that's not gonna be a great idea, because people can pull video tapes and everything else. Well, not tapes, because I'm sounding like Wanda. Video footage to show that your own baby mama is not in agreement with the kids being around you for whatever reason. Okay. Melody says it is nothing that can ever be said or done to change that. Having a voice only when it benefits you or to keep your skeletons in the closet while attacking a true victim is diabolical and a lack of a moral compass. Child, he do have a lot of skeletons, if that's who she's talking about, because you know pretty much everybody on this damn show have given her hell this season and the seasons before. They stay in her damn business. They stay coming for her. If you guys don't know, this season they pretty much attacked the hell out of the damn millimeters. Everybody on the cast talked about the millimeters because they were trying to end her fan base, because they felt that she was getting too big for her panties and they didn't like it. And then they all ran out to go and start their own fan bases. Isn't that diabolical? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that so apparent and transparent of you guys to attack her fan base for an entire season? Everybody was talking about it. The millimeters, Tisha. The millimeters came to my house. The millimeter came to my house across the street from the gas station, and they were stalking me. That was Tisha. Kimmy was over there talking about the millimeters as well, attacking her. She couldn't come to Melody's event, the podcast event, because she felt the millimeters didn't like her and had so many negative things to say about her and her broke libido. Maurice was saying, oh, you're attacking my character. You're disparaging my character. I feel that the millimeters had something to do with it. Martell was saying anything that Melody's got going on, she always have her millimeters attacking me and attacking other people. I already told you guys what she's about, and I blame the millimeters. Marceau sitting up there saying, the millimeters had this to say, and they're not stopping anything, and they're not going to be the reason why the ratings on this show tanked. You know, just watch. The ratings are going to be up. And damn, when the damn show came on, the ratings were all the way down, and he was mad about that shit because the millimeters, as he called them, when it's the millimeters, nigga, the millimeters came up and through there and blacked out, and y'all asses did not have good ratings. Okay, I'm surprised y'all got another season for the show, but bottom line is everybody was attacking, even you, Stormy, with your big ass beak. You got your ass up there talking about state where you stand because the millimeters came to my shop and they had tried to attack me. And you were the same one seen on damn video, because I played it right here on my channel, girl, running to the damn door, cussing people out, and on video with the damn dog running around leaking like he was in a whole drive-by up in that bitch. And you also, you were doing a lot. You was just throwing out threats and all that type of stuff. But then you want to sit out there and say, oh, you know your people, girl, the millimeters have come for me, Melody. State where you stand. And Melody said, bitch, I don't got to state shit. Okay? I don't got to state shit, girl. Okay? I was like, oh, I love you, Melody. I like this Melody. The clap back Melody, I like her. Okay? Because y'all know for season after season after season after season, she kind of sat back. She was quiet. People would attack her. She would just kind of sit there and just give them like, all right, bitch. Attitude is loading. All right, keep this shit up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. What is season 3? All right, season 4. All right, I'm gonna still keep it on cute and keep it on mute. What is this season 4? All right, I'm still keep it on cute, keep it on mute. What is this season 6? Yeah, we skipped over 5. I know. Don't need to. Don't be putting 5 in the chat. I know I skipped over 5. Okay. What is this season 6? Oh, all right. Let's keep it cute and on mute. What is this season 7? All right, cute and on mute. Season 8. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? All right, that's how she came in on it. I was like, yeah. Come on, Mel. Come through. Y'all know she sat cute and on mute. They attacked the fuck out of her. But season after season after season after season, they came for her marriage. They talked about everything about her kids, everything. Wanda was talking about the kids with bald headed and every damn thing else. You can't allow the kids to come over there because, you know, when your kids, grandkids got long hair, maybe her kids gonna come over there and cut my grandkids' hair because they got long hair. Like, child. Said all kinds of shit. They attacked this girl. So finally that she's speaking up and speaking back. Now all of a sudden you want to attack her fan base. And then y'all go out and get a fan base. Tisha out here with a stolen T-Squad fan base, because shout out to Color Me Pink, because she initially had that fan base. Okay, again, shout out to Color Me Pink, Keisha over there, girl. Shout out to you. I like her. Tisha pretty much stole the T-Squad idea from Color Me Pink. So shout out to her. Shout out to the 920 in the chat too. And yeah, so Marceau out here with the Mars soldiers. Okay, you talked all that shit about Millie. Oh, you throwing all this stuff against the wall to see if it stick. And here you go with all this merch, just like Melody, child. Melody get a t-shirt, here you come with a t-shirt. Melody out here with her classes and all that, her mentoring classes. Here come Marceau out here, ain't mentored a damn thing but his wife. But you want to be out here talking about you mentoring people. So here he go copying Melody on that. Melody had her mimosas with the melodies. Here they out here with the event, as Tisha calls it. Y'all doing the team too much. Y'all are bothered by her millimeters, as Marceau call it, because she has a huge supporting base, all right, a fan base, and y'all do not. So you guys are trying to come back next season. I see Tisha, like I said, started her little YouTube in her Wanda voice channel, child, with her little 100 subscribers over there, girl. Started from the bottom and you still there, girl. Okay, where the T-Squad at? Why they not subscribing over there, girl? You supposed to have more people than that, because you be all over there on live like, girl, thank you for that T-Squad. T-Squad, thank y'all for coming through T-Squad. Girl, where the T-Squad at? Because you still down there on 100. The last time I checked it might have been like 200 subscribers, girl. You are a celebrity out here, they say. You're supposed to have more subscribers than that, okay? Borrow some from your mama. Anyway, but anyway, girl, they have all come for Melody, even Destiny. All of them have come for her, and she still have persevered and moved on, child. So thank you, Mel, and thank you for acknowledging Martin Luther King Jr., and thank you for calling these hoes out subliminally to let the people know you ain't worried about that, honey. You shall not be moved from your throne up here on the love and the marriage of the Huntsville. We will still ride and die for you, honey. We still got your back, and we still gonna windmill for you, okay? I am, okay, until they show me different, baby. I got you. All right. We got you. Okay. We got you, girl. Sit down. We got this. All right. We got this. Don't be worried about the hoes, child. Don't worry about them. All right, let's continue. I think I got one more thing. Oh, yeah, I do. Let's get into this. Let's get into this petition. All right, there is a petition out there for the one and only. We've been talking about this little girl. For those of you that follow me, I will continue to talk about it. If you're tired of hearing about it, just don't click on, because I will continue to talk about Naziah. We got to keep the word out there. She needs to be found. All right. I advocate for women on my channel. Children are no exception to this rule. I will continue to talk about her. I will continue to keep her name in my mouth. I will continue to keep Shanquilla's name in my mouth. Okay. If you're tired of hearing about it, don't come over here. Because bottom line is, we have a lot of children out there that are missing, that are being trafficked. And if people are not going to speak up for that cause, I will. I will definitely donate my platform to do so. And that's the right thing to do, because like I said, you have a lot of parents out here that do not take care of and or advocate for their own children. So it's sad when a whole stranger like myself have to advocate more for your children than you. This girl was not protected. This girl was put into an effed up situation. This girl was around a known pedos. Let's make it plural, because everybody in that fucking house were pedos. All right. We've talked about it, from the damn grandma, okay, to the twins. Okay. The two clumps. I'm calling them two clumps. Shannon. I'm going to call your name. Shannon and Makita. The two clump twins that was touching people. Yeah, I'm going to call y'all asses out. As you guys can see on my screen. And let's not forget about you two, Jarvis. Your ass should have been called first. Jarvis, butts. Can you even feel your butt now in jail? Not from that video I showed, where you sitting down real slow. Booty hole was on swole, bitch, and it needs to stay there. Every morning you wake up, bitch. Every morning. They need to put your ass in right out there with the rest of them. I have no sympathy for anyone that do this shit. And I blame CPS for this bullshit. And as you guys can see on my screen, it says protect our children, enforce strict measures against known violators of CPS rules. Absolutely. CPS has failed this girl and the other children in that home. All 5 of them that Shannon produced. Okay. Yeah. All 5 of them should be taken away. The ones that the grandmother have through foster kids, their asses need to be taken away as well. I'm not sure how, again, CPS, okay, I don't know how you guys allowed more kids to come into this home when all of her damn kids ran the fuck away. And I said it yesterday, I will continue to say it. How the fuck do you allow her to be a foster parent for children when her own fucking children didn't want to be there? How does that work for you? CPS, y'all continue to drop the ball. Detroit Police Department, I got to call y'all out a little bit for that as well, because y'all have not looked for this young girl like you should have. Y'all have dropped the ball as well. And this shit is so fucking diabolical and wrong. She should have been found if she's alive. I don't think she is, given the information that we've seen and the evidence that we've gone over. I don't think that she's alive. I think the grandmother is hiding something. I think Shannon has hid something. I think Shannon may have touched her inappropriately. Why? And how do I know? Because she's touched other family members. I shared that. Shout out to you, Sierra, which is the cousin of, or the niece rather, of Shannon and her twin sister Marquita. Yeah, they're both known to be touchyologists out here, if you will. Pedos. Shannon, you're a pedo, and you met a pedo. and you allowed said pedo to come into the house to be on the pedoism with those children. CPS should have been removed them. But since they did not do that, there is now a petition out there to advocate for Naziah Harris. Let's go ahead and read what it says. So far, as you guys can see on my screen, 9,135 signatures have been given. All right. 9,000. 9,000. All right, so let's read what the issue is. That is Naziah on my screen. Of course, you see she's in class. All right. The person who put this petition together is understood that Roxy, which is her cousin, Roxy Rocks. I'm trying to get her on my channel so that we can have a little sit-down conversation because Roxy knows a lot. She's been advocating a lot. She's been doing a lot of interviews. Shout out to 7 Mile Podcast. I will see you this Friday. I'm going to go ahead and make the announcement. I was going to wait. Shout out to 7 Mile Podcast. I will see you Friday for our interview. So y'all come on back for that. I have secured an interview with 7 Mile Podcast. So he has agreed to interview with me. And we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of some information on this case with Naziah. All right. I have dug up a lot of stuff. As you guys know, I've been talking about this shit every day. I'm going to continue. So shout out to 7 Mile Podcast. He is in Detroit. He has agreed to come over and sit with me on my channel to talk about this Naziah situation. I will send out the notification for that today so that you guys will be reminded and you guys can come over. He has great information. He has a lot of information. He has spoke with the police department there, the Detroit Police Department. He knows family members. He has been on this shit since the day she was missing. Okay, I've had a conversation with him as of yesterday. So he is definitely excited to come over and talk. He's been looking at my channel. He's been looking at my videos where I've been advocating and talking about this situation with Naziah. So he is definitely going to come over and give us some information that I probably don't know anything about. Because like I said, he's been advocating for a minute. So shout out to him for agreeing to do the interview. I'm excited about it. I'm still getting my information together for that. So shout out to him for that. Let's get into what it says. The issue for this petition that they put out. Shout out to you, Roxy, as well. Roxy Rocks. If you guys don't follow her on social media, you can. This is Naziah's cousin. All right, it says that we understand the call upon Child Protective Services, which is CPS, to enforce stricter measures to prevent individuals who have violated CPS rules regarding known pedophiles from maintaining custody or contact with children. This petition is dedicated to the memory of Naziah Harris, whose life was tragically taken because of a decision to allow a known pedo a second chance. Dear Child Protective Services, that would be CPS, the safety and well-being of our children must be our utmost priority. Recent events have highlighted a critical gap in the enforcement of Child Protective Services, which is CPS rules, allowing children to remain in environments where their safety is compromised by known violators of these rules. Naziah Harris's tragic passing underscores the need for immediate action and says that her life was cut short because a known pedo was allowed to have contact with her despite existing CPS guidelines intended to prevent such scenarios. We believe that this tragedy could have been avoided with stricter enforcement and oversight. Okay, says number one, we urge CPS to, number one, review and strengthen policies, reevaluate current policies related to the custody and care of children who may be exposed to known pedos, ensuring that these policies are robust and comprehensive. Number two, enhance monitoring and compliance, increase monitoring and enforce efforts to ensure compliance with CPS rules, particularly in cases where a child's safety may be at risk. Number three, implement mandatory reporting and accountability measures, establish mandatory reporting and accountability protocols for caregivers and guardians who knowingly place children in unsafe environments. Okay, that's what happened here. Number four, provide better support and resources. Okay, offer more support and resources for family and caregivers to make informed decisions that prioritize the safety of children. And last but not least, by signing this petition, we hope to bring about meaningful change that will protect children and prevent future tragedies. Let us work together to honor the memory of Naziah Harris by ensuring that every child that has the safe and nurturing environment they deserve. Absolutely. Thank you for your attention to this urgent matter. Okay. It says sincerely, Tamara Liberty Smith. But I'm hearing that Roxy is also behind this petition as well. So shout out to Tamara and shout out to Roxy as well, because they are all getting behind this situation to get this implemented for her. So as you guys can see, there are the signatures there. If you guys want to sign it, I'll drop the link. Let's drop the link in the chat so that you guys can rush on over there, honey. If you advocate for children that are missing and for children that are in situations such that Naziah was in, and you want to sign off in terms of supporting, that is the link. And why did it break it up like that? Damn it, that's a long fucking link. Let me see. Damn. Hold on, let's see. Why is it so freaking long? Oh, that's gonna keep you guys from doing it. I might have to upload it on YouTube because the link is too freaking long. Okay, so basically just go on change.org. All right. This is gonna probably be the easier way. Let's make it easy for y'all. All right. Let me get back to my screen. No. All right, so go on change.org. Let me put it here for those of you that want to do it. Change.org. Okay. All right, so go on change.org. Once you get on change.org, you're going to type into the search menu that protect our children, enforce strict measures against known violators. Or you can type in her name, which is Naziah Harris. Okay. And it will pop up. All right. So there's many different ways for you to pull that up. Many different ways for you to pull up her petition, and you guys get over there and you can sign it in order to help have stricter rules, because it's unfortunate. Children don't get a say-so in terms of where they are placed. And a lot of times CPS, they get it wrong in terms of placing children somewhere. They don't really do the correct background on these people that they're placing these kids with. Obviously, when they placed Naziah there and allowed her grandmother to adopt her just because she's her grandmother doesn't mean that she is a fit person to have her. Her own grandmother was violated. I told you guys, she had her first child at 11. Okay. And all of her children that she had after her husband, who was a known pedo, who was touching her own children, Charles, was a pedo and cause those children to run away. When children run away from home, there's something going on in the home that's not right. Okay. Bottom line is people are being paid by traffickers to snatch children up nowadays. I'm gonna say it again. People are paid to snatch children up nowadays for the purposes of earning a coin. That's a job. Like, it's a job now for people to go out and see children running around. Like, if you allow your children to play in the yard by themselves unattended, 9 times out of 10, someone could snatch your child, and your child will then be used for trafficking. And they get paid for taking these kids and giving them to traffickers, which then unmentionable things are done to those children if they're not unalive. So we as parents, we as people, period, have to step up and do what needs to be done when it comes to protecting our children. It's come to the point now where people don't see raising kids as being a village anymore. People want you to stay out of everybody's business. And nowadays you cannot do that. Everybody has to come together to help protect children, period. If I'm outside playing and I see another child playing and they get ready to run into the road, I can't say, oh, that's not my child, it's not my business. As a parent, I'm going to go and make sure that child don't run into that road and something happens. If I see an unknown car pull up on a child, if I'm outside, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something. A lot of this abuse has gone on because people have not said anything. When you see something, you say something. And when you don't say something, you become a part of the problem. And that's on period. That's on period. Gone are the days that we sit back and see shit happen and you don't report it. If you don't report it, just like that grandma did not report until the next day this girl was missing. Why? How do you go to bed at night? How did you go and take your wig off and put on your nightgown, because that's what older women wear, and get your ass in the bed? You probably need to wash your ass, but you got your ass in the bed and you slept very well the next day. Then you got up, got the children together. I'm going to say they didn't eat breakfast because there's chains on the fucking refrigerator. We're going to show that shit here in a minute too. Drove those children to school, let them eat breakfast at school. Then you decided that you're going to tell somebody that your grandchild is missing, who you say that you love so much. But they had to tell you that if you did not participate in said press conference, that your ass is going to be seen as a suspect. So you got up there and whipped up a few tears. I'm going to play it for y'all here in a minute because I got it. She got up there and whipped up a few tears. It looked like, oh my God, I miss my grandbaby. Bring my grandbaby home. Bitch, you ain't thought about your grandbaby because you went home and went to bed and you told anybody else that was going to call 911 not to do it. Okay, so that's why we need to sign this petition. I'm urging everyone that can, please go on and sign and leave comments as well. Leave comments as well for this particular. I support it. Caramel support it. Y'all support it, please. Okay, seriously. All right, so let's get into some stuff. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for putting that petition up there. I'm not even going to mention mine because I'm not going to take away from the facts of what we want to talk about with Naziah. Okay, we're not even going to talk about it. Let's get some stuff up there. I just want to play some things for you guys. All right, so let's look at some pictures. I want you guys to see. I talked about chains on the refrigerators. I said yesterday, Naziah is solving her case from the grave. All of the things that she left, all the trinkets and the footprints that she left in this case is definitely opening up a lot of investigative evidence, rather, for the police officers and everybody else, investigators involved, to be able to look at this and say, ooh, that right there is something that we definitely need to that we definitely need to look into. Okay, so she is solving her unaliving from the grave. Let's get into some stuff that I pulled. I said yesterday I'm going to do a side-by-side of her pregnancy picture, the last picture that she was seen with her coat on, that everybody that's seen her the last time saw her in this coat. And I did one since before they said that she was pregnant, so that you guys can see. Let's blow up a little bit. All right, this is Naziah. On the left is, of course, it's a picture of her pregnant. On the right, this is her not pregnant. Do you guys see a difference? You guys see a difference? We talked about it yesterday. Just follow me. All right, we're going to show just a little bit. We're not going to be on too long. All right, let's continue. This is her. All right, what do we see right here? I told you guys there are chains on refrigerators. There are 3 refrigerators I found out in this house. 3 refrigerators in their house. All 3 refrigerators, including their personal private refrigerators in their room. Shannon had one in her room as well with their lock on it. The grandmother, I'm understanding, had a refrigerator, her own personal refrigerator in her room as well. So you guys have refrigerators all over the fucking house, all of which have chains on them, so the children cannot go in and out of the refrigerator to get food, water, whatever it is that they're seeking when they're hungry. All right. Naziah was very, very small, which says to me, maybe she didn't get enough food. And they said she enjoyed going to school and eating, maybe because that's where she could really eat. But then I showed you guys a picture of the grandmother in Walmart filling up her damn buggy with food. She had 3 gallons of milk and some more things, apples, oranges, all that shit. But the kids don't have any access to it. Now, most people in the Black household, you have cereal and shit up there. You don't see any food anywhere left out. Not even on the refrigerator back here. This is a refrigerator right here where my mouse is moving, a white refrigerator. That one also has a chain on it as well. Usually in the Black household, with the exception of mine, I don't put shit on top of the refrigerator, but they would have like cereal and like, snacks and stuff like that up on the top of the refrigerator. You don't even see that. You don't see any remnants of food anywhere. This is Naziah doing some type of TikTok video where she's dancing. And while she's dancing, a lot of people notice chains on the refrigerator. That's not normal when you have children who are foster kids who are in your home that you're supposed to be feeding, or just children, period. You want children to be able to say, hey, I'm thirsty. You go right there and get your Capri Sun or water. That's not possible. So these children are in an environment where it's controlled so much so to they can't eat and or drink when they get ready. They got to go ask for everything like they're in fucking prison. All right. That's not normal. You guys see the chain and blow it up. Y'all see it right there, honey. It's giving Joe Clark, honey, get the chains off the door, honey. Get the chains off the mother freaking door. All right. This baby left evidence, baby. Thank you, Naziah. Thank you, honey, for doing your TikTok video and standing out the way, honey, so they can see these chains on the damn refrigerator door. You can see it real good here. That's her. She's dancing. I just took some stills. That's her. That's that damn chain on the damn door. This is the grandmother now who love her baby girl. I love my baby. Y'all help bring my grandbaby home, girl. That's her dancing child. See that refrigerator back there? I got another picture which I should have uploaded. There's also a chain on that one as well. Okay. Kids cannot get nothing to eat when they want. All right, this is a picture. Who is that? Big back, big back. That's Shannon. Somebody done drove by there to see the kids' child. Done drove by there to see the kids' child. That's grandma sitting up there. That's the kids running around. That's Shannon here spraying the kids' child. This Shannon looking back because how they looking over their shoulder, honey. Like Michael Jackson. Look over your shoulder, honey. Because the people is on their ass after Naziah went missing. They ain't thinking about Naziah. They out here in the yard. They ain't looking for Naziah. This is a recent picture, y'all. They ain't looking for Naziah. They out there in the yard, child, spreading the kids down with the water hose. Like Shannon said, oh, we went everywhere looking. But then we found out that it took the police and everybody else telling y'all go pass out flyers because y'all was home chilling. So here y'all are, grandma on the porch, fake crying on the news conference thing, sitting up there, didn't drop one tear when her ass was at the preliminary hearing, but she's sitting up on the porch chilling, honey, with her cutoffs on. And the children out here in this little ass Family Dollar pool with Shannon running up the damn water bill because she don't pay, she don't work, and she don't work nowhere. So you wasting all this damn water spraying the kids down, child. Looking back, because people driving through their neighborhood, letting their asses know they probably get DEATH threats behind this Naziah situation because people know they're not really out here advocating for this young girl. All right. I do believe that Shannon knows where she is, but we'll get into that. That's Naziah again. That's a picture I took of her again. Here is, shout out to D-Maker because I think that's one of the cousins. I told you I'm nosy. This is Naziah's mother here. She done cut all her hair off. That's Naziah's brother. Okay, the one that I told you I wanted. This is Roxy here in the middle. Shout out to Roxy. This is Roxy, honey, where she did a balloon release. I told y'all that Naziah's mother, who is right here, okay, she's right here. She was also at the balloon release as well. So shout out to her. Said she was very much so devastated. They said she was very emotional at the balloon release. But this is Naziah's brother, where I read you guys the message where she was getting into it. He was getting into it with Roxy about Roxy doing the GoFundMe. He wanted to take over the GoFundMe, I think, because he wanted the money. Naziah's brother also is into some type of gang activity. They were saying prayers to him, and I hope he get out of that. But product of your environment, baby. You weren't raised in a great environment, so we're not blaming you. He also ran away. Naziah, they were saying, was very much so upset when she found out her brother ran away. It bothered her because she was very close to her brother because she did not have her mother there. And because of all the things that was going on in the home. If you guys look at videos of Naziah around Shannon, you could tell Shannon did not give a fuck about Naziah. She ignored her. And that is why I feel Naziah was in the situation that she was in. Now, let's go back to when Naziah actually met the pedo, which is Jarvis. And that's upon what Shannon had to say, which was at the age of 2 years old. Shannon met Jarvis at the age of 2 years old, and it's alleged that he began messing with Naziah then, all right? And I'm going to clarify that when we have our little conversation on Friday, honey, with 7 Mile Podcast. Again, shout out to him. But it's alleged that Jarvis had begun messing with Naziah during the same time that she was 2 years old whenever Shannon met the pedo Jarvis. Okay, so he's been in Naziah's life since she was 2 years old. She's been groomed since she was 2 years old. A lot of people saying, damn, how she wonder why she talked like a grown-up in these damn text messages. The shit she's saying should not be said by a 12, 13-year-old. Well, when you've been groomed at a very young age and you have a grown-up in your ear telling you how he wanted when he's violating you, speaking to you like an adult, telling you adult things, you start to pick up on those things. And that's how she began talking the way that she was, in a very inappropriate manner, because she was groomed at a very young age. Okay, I want to say she was probably allegedly, because I don't have proof on it yet, probably touched by Shannon as well, because Shannon is a fucking pedo as well. And I'm going to keep saying it, Shannon. If you don't think that it's the truth, and if you want to call it a lie, then call your niece a lie, who came forward by the name of Sierra. Sierra said you touched her. Sierra said she don't bring her children around you because of your sneaky hands and sneaky ways. Children have come from that house to say that they've been touched by Jarvis and inappropriate relations and things happening to them. And the grandmother and Shannon have coerced them to say that it did not happen because Shannon don't want her kids taken away because that's her moneymaker. She's on public assistance. And so is the grandmother, because she's getting a check as well through CPS, through foster parenting. So that's the reason why they are protecting Jarvis, because there's money involved. And they're mad at Naziah for opening up this case and being missing embarrassing because they are getting investigated. The police is looking at their ass. They can't do anything. People are driving by their houses and they're holding them accountable for the bullshit that they're doing. And I'm going to keep talking about it, okay? We ain't scared over here. I'm going to keep talking about it because it needs to be talked about. Let's continue. We got more of this more. And I'm going to let y'all go. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot. Okay, let's show the press conference of the grandma. And y'all see this fake bullshit. I've already shown you guys how the grandmother's, how she looked at the testimony. She acted like she didn't see Jarvis when she walked right by him in court. Okay, he was sitting right there. They said, can you point him out in court? She was looking all crazy, like, oh, I can't see him. Soon as she put her glasses on, she looked right at him. But it's the same person, like I said, who did not report Naziah missing until a whole 2 days after she was missing. So if you love your granddaughter so much, how you going to bed and go to sleep and you ain't said shit, you ain't look for her, you ain't did none of that. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so let's get into shout out to Tamara, because she's one of the relatives as well. These are some pictures of Naziah, cute little girl. All right, so let's get into this news conference that they pulled here as well. We're just going to look at some stuff. We're looking at some stuff from family members, so this is some legit stuff. All right, so this was August 18th of 2024 when this situation had just happened to Naziah. All right, now it says that Detroit said that we learned some new info this week about the case of a missing 13-year-old girl who was last seen 7 months ago getting off of a school bus in Detroit. Police said that Naziah Harris, a 13-year-old student at J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy in Detroit, was last seen in January 9th of 2024. Of course, they go on to talk about how she got off the school bus. Let's get into this.
And cadets did a grid search. They went door to door, handing out flyers, hoping to find Naziah Harris. This investigation is picking up in intensity. Local 4's Rod Maloney joins us now live this evening from the area police searched with for the latest for Naziah's family. Rod.
Yeah, they were all over this neighborhood, Karen, excuse me. And this is the flyer that they were handing out. Naziah Harris, black female, age 13, 5'2", 130 pounds. And there is a real desperate belief that she could be found. And that's what her grandmother, an adoptive grandmother, Annette Harris, told me today.
We can't rule anything out, and I'm hoping and praying that that is not the case. I'm standing on my face that God is going to bring my baby home, but it's been really rough.
Naziah's mother found herself in trouble, and Annette adopted Naziah to provide a better life. Neither Annette...
PD, Detroit Public Schools.
That's Naziah, pregnant as hell in this video, and nobody recognized it. Okay, grandma ain't known that she pregnant, and Shannon said she ain't know either, but we already talked about it. Let's move on. That's Naziah, honey. That's Naziah. That's Naziah, honey. They're talking about what she was missing and when. Okay, more pictures of Naziah.
That knows.
All right, so here's the press conference I was telling you guys about. This is the last picture of her on the bus. All right, this is the last picture of Naziah on the bus before she got off the bus and was missing. Okay. All right, so this is the press conference. Again, like I told you guys, grandma was not going to do the press conference. Grandma didn't want nothing to do with the press conference. And I got this straight from a family member, y'all. Okay, y'all forgive me. My nasal spray is dripping. Again, grandma didn't want nothing to do with the press conference that they had to find her granddaughter. But then she want to get up there on the holy, holy, holy stuff. Glory be to God. And, God is going to bring my granddaughter home. You already know where your granddaughter is. That's why you didn't go look for her. You already know where she is. That's why you didn't get your ass up and go look for her. That's why you told Shannon, no, don't call the police, because y'all were trying to give Jarvis enough time to get rid of that damn body. That's what the fuck y'all were doing. So let me let y'all see her fake ass in this damn video here, the press conference trial, trying to look sad and fake crying and shit when she already know her damn when she knows what her granddaughter is. Let's get into this shit.
Anything about my granddaughter.
No tears.
Please contact the police department. She's been missing for a very long time. Naziah is a very sweet child. This is not of her character. We've been looking for her. We've been passing out flyers. We've been calling people. We've been knocking on doors. I want my baby home.
Do you?
And I'm asking in the name of Jesus, and I stand on my faith that he's going to bring her home. But if we all can come together and help find her, I'm telling you, we can make a difference. She's been missing. She's been gone too long. I can't sleep. can't eat.
Mm.
Just bring her home, please.
Mm.
That's all I didn't know.
Bitch, you did sleep. And you damn sure motherfucking ate because you got a refrigerator in your room and you got the key to all the refrigerators in the fucking house. Miss, I can't sleep and I can't eat. You slept well the night that her ass went missing. That's for damn sure. Oh, you slept real good that night. You was probably snoring and slobbing that night, baby. But then you get your ass up here in this press conference that they told you the only reason why your ass got up there is because you didn't want to look like a suspect. Shout out to Roxy Rocks, okay, the cousin that said that shit, and that's confirmed. I ain't even gonna say allegedly, because a family member said that they asked you repeatedly to do the press conference about Naziah, and you said no. You refused to do it until authorities and everybody else said that you were going to be looked at, and the family also said that you will be looked at as a suspect if you don't, since you are so bothered and hurt by your granddaughter being missing. Why you want to do a press conference? If my son go missing, bitch, you ain't got to bribe me to do no press conference. I'm going to be the cameras there. Before they set up, bitch, I'm going to be there. If the press conference started at 9, bitch, I'm going to be there at 6. That's just how important that shit is to me if mine is missing. So you've not shown any urgency in this case. You didn't look for her when you needed to. So don't get up there, I can't sleep, I can't eat. Shannon fake ass standing up there with that red hair beside her, looking at her like, yeah, mama, you doing what we practiced at the house. Yeah, mama, fake cry. We ain't seen not one fucking tear. Go Google it. Go YouTube the video of the press conference with Annette Harris. That's called names. The grandma. With that 4,076 piece wig your ass got on standing up there. I have no respect for this bitch. None. Because this shit could have been prevented. And I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, she was a victim too because she was, you know, whatever when she was a child. Fuck that. You a grown up. You know right from wrong. All grown-ups know right from wrong. You allowed this pedo in your house and you lied on the stand and said the nigga was never in there. And I got pictures showing that he was. There's video footage of Jarvis in your house, in the basement. Naziah got text messages of the nigga in the house. Huh. I think her and Shannon gonna go down. I think the prosecutors got exactly what they needed. When the grandmother got her ass up there and testified, even the judge looked at her like, that was the judge. The judge looked at the grandma like, same look she gave to Shannon like, okay. Oh, they know. Trust me, they got something. They got something, and both of y'all asses need to be locked the fuck up. But I'm gonna play it one more time. Look how she started this fake ass crying, and then she didn't cry no more. Watch how Shannon, which is right here in the orange shirt, you guys, with the red hair. Watch how Shannon is staring at her. Shannon ain't cried one time. This your niece that you say you love. You ain't cried one time. You ain't wipe your eyes not one time. You sitting there staring at grandma like, grandma, great performance, grandma, or mama, because that's her mama.
Knows anything about my granddaughter. Please contact the police department. She's been missing for a very long time. Naziah is a very sweet child. This is not of her character. We've been looking for her. We've been passing out flyers. We've been calling people. We've been knocking on doors. I want my baby home. And I'm asking in the name of Jesus, and I stand on my faith that he's going to bring her home. But if we all can come together and help find her, I'm telling you, we can make a difference. She's been missing. She's been gone too long. I can't sleep. I can't eat.
Shannon don't look like she missed no damn meals. And grandma sure don't look like she missed no meals. That child been gone. What was this? This was what, August? Okay, so this video, this came out what? I want to say the press conference was a few, probably like a month maybe, or a few, no, not even a month after she passed away. Don't look like you missed no meals standing up there. Shannon, we know your ass ain't missed none. We know your ass was eating good, honey, after Naziah left. Bitch, you done bust that refrigerator. You done tore the whole refrigerator door off. Bust through the chains and all with your hungry ass, the big as your ass is over there. Let's continue, child.
Just bring her home, please. That's all that knows anything.
Yeah. Nobody want to hear that. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that shit was sincere. Put a 2 if you think that it's not. Put a 1 if you think that grandma was sincere in this press conference, and put a 2 if you think it was not. You're welcome to put a 3 in there if you don't. Okay. All right. So again, that's Naziah. Last picture of Naziah on the bus. Okay. So she actually was on the bus. Now, rumor has it is that she came home after the bus because they're saying she changed clothes. Now, if you guys see what she has on, this is the day of her disappearance. This is the day of her disappearance. Look at this picture very closely, because when they found what she was wearing, because Shannon and Annette, y'all might be in some trouble because y'all said that y'all ain't synced up in my Moses voice. Y'all ain't synced Naziah since she went to school that morning, since grandma dropped her off. But word on the curb is that Naziah came home and changed clothes, because how the fuck is it that she got on them white looking stonewashed jeans, but then when she go missing, she has on this red overall outfit? How is it that she changed clothes? Because when she got off the bus, rumor has it that she came home and that Jarvis then picked her up in the truck and took her wherever he took her. So you guys actually, I think, did see Naziah before she went missing. But y'all not saying that, because according to my investigative work over here, she has on different clothes. And what they found over there at the Riverside, baby, was a red outfit. I showed it. She had on them red, black, and white Nikes, them Forces. She have Air Forces, all right? I know them because I got some. So yeah, she had on them shoes, and I think she went home and changed clothes, and she got in the car with Jarvis, because according to the text messages, she told Jarvis, I'm gonna be standing at such and such at the corner of such and such when I get off the bus, and I'm gonna be waiting for you. Shannon don't work, so Shannon was home all day. Grandma don't work. Grandma was home all day. So y'all don't want to tell that Naziah done left the house and then came home and changed and done left with Jarvis, who's a known pedo that you guys have said was never at y'all house and that was never around Jarvis unattended. So y'all know more than y'all telling. This is according to family members. They believe that Naziah went home and changed clothes. According to the last thing that she had on, when investigators went out to the river and found her clothes with one of her shoes, they only found one shoe, which was wrapped in her clothing, which was a red jumpsuit. She don't have on a red jumpsuit right here. She's got on white stone-washed jeans. This is the last picture that they saw of Naziah on the school bus. When she got off the bus and was walking, it was the direction towards their house. She was going home. So somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. That's all I'm saying. Somebody's lying. Okay? Period. Somebody's lying. How the fuck you got on red? How you got on white jeans right there, but you got on red clothes or red jumpsuit at the crime scene? I'm just trying to figure that out. I don't know how that works. How dead people, well, unalive people can't change clothes. That's all I'm saying. Unalive people can't change clothes. So once again, the family knows more than they're saying. The family knows way more than they're saying. Do I got a phone? I do have a phone call. I have a phone call from Jarvis. I have a jail phone call from Jarvis and King. King is the guy who worked with him at the shop. Okay. I hope this plays loud so y'all can hear it. All right. Of course, this is footage from family members. Okay. Incarcerated business associate Cordell King, right, testifies. Let me share so you guys can see with me and y'all can hear it. All right, we about to go, guys. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer because I know a lot of y'all may have some shit to do, like myself. All right, so let's get into it. So this is a jail phone call from King and Jarvis. All right, Jarvis is letting everybody know, honey, that Shannon is still putting money on his books. You know, Shannon's still coming down there making sure his books are loaded, child. So he'll have some money down there to honey get the honey bun and all that other stuff that he need up in the jail. Okay, so this is a conversation between Jarvis, and King. Let's go.
Receive additional calls from this entity until you call appreciated. We can take your credit or debit card information over the phone and connect you immediately back to your calls. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Press 1 to accept all communications from this. Thank you for using Sundays.
My guy, what's up, man?
Nah, shit, man. What's happening?
Nah, shit, man. How you feeling? My bad, I missed your call. I was working like a motherfucker.
I figured they said you was up there banging, said something, bang.
Yeah, you know it.
What's up, my nigga? Who is that, Tim? What's up, boy?
You know it, man.
Hey, shit. Man, I'm calling, man. These bitches, they put my money on my motherfucking books, bro.
Oh, yeah, take a minute for them to put that shit on there. Even if you walk in with it, man, they be playing it crazy.
Yeah, man.
I swear to God. They shoot out a machine and shit. You show you straight, you need something. I mean, I'm getting a couple hours for that thing.
Yeah, I have some money on my books, nigga. I came in with money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they put this shit on my hookup. I was up on the tab. I didn't come up $0. That's some bullshit.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
How is it, though?
Man, that's some bullshit. I'm really gonna be quarantined on this whole shit, bro.
Oh, yeah, they got you on that quarantine club for how long? 3 days?
I don't know how long, nigga. Shit, I'm about to be the only one in this bitch on my part.
You say what?
You cannot receive additional calls from.
So Jarvis was saying that he was upset that the money wasn't there yet, that Shannon hadn't come up there and put the money on it yet. She had, but they're saying that it takes time for it to process. So she's still knowing that what he was arrested for, unaliving her niece, and also on some pedophilia stuff with the niece, she's still going up there and supporting Jarvis and putting money on his books. That shows you how warped she is. So she's still supporting a known pedo and unaliver, okay, by putting money that could go, for her children, to take care of her children who are on the outside because she don't work. So why are you taking money from your kid's mouth and from your children to put it on a known pedo? Let his ass rot in there, baby. I get it, that's your baby daddy. You still love this man and all that shit. But bottom line is, I wouldn't put a dime on his fucking books. I would not. He got 20 other women. Jarvis got 20 other women. Let them come up there, honey. If all the other women, child, go up there and give him $20, he'll be all right. It wouldn't come from me. Not when you sitting on 5 kids up over there, baby. No, ma'am. Okay? No, ma'am. Let's stop sharing. Because she crazy as hell. I wouldn't have done that shit. No, ma'am. I wouldn't have put not $1. No, ma'am. Okay. All right. So. Okay. Yeah, I do want to play this too. This Shannon ass up there with her lying ass. Let's play this. This when they about to be talking about them text messages when her ass get caught. Y'all about to be like, ooh, this Shannon gonna get caught in a damn lie with them damn text messages. Yeah, that bitch she batshit crazy. Ain't no way in hell I'm putting shit on your books and you did that type of shit. Hell, fuck no. All right, here we go. All right, so part 4, Nazia's aunt child, Shannon, is testifying. This when they about to catch her ass in some lies, all right? When she talk about Balfour Road or whatever, that's where Nazia met old boy over there at the hotel, child. And she had like she didn't know. Now, lied her ass out. Here we go.
Like you had indicated before, you had stated that you told him that there was still no tada.
Correct.
Okay. And you said he responded, oh, wow.
Correct.
Okay. And on January 11th, was Nazia still missing?
Yes.
Okay. And did you ask Mr. Butts to do something?
At this point, I just asked that if she's going to read from the text message, just admit the exhibit.
I can.
Issue with moving to admit?
No, Judge. These fairly and accurately represent text messages between you and your phone to Jarvis and his phone between, let's start back earlier. Some from December 3rd, 2023 through January 21st of 2024. These fairly and accurately represent text messages between you and your phone to Mr. Butts and his phone?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 48. Objection.
Thank you, be admitted.
Thank you, Judge. So on January 11th, did you ask Mr. Butts to do something?
Yes.
And what is it that you asked him to do?
I asked him, can he share the missing flyer on his Facebook page?
Okay. And did you send him a copy of that missing flyer?
Yes.
Okay. And so on January 9th.
Why would a pedo that you already know who had something to do with her disappearance because she was pregnant by this dude? Why would you ask him to share the flyer? See how they're covering their tracks? Y'all see how they're covering their tracks? Why would you ask him to share a flyer when he knows where Naziah is? He's the reason why she's missing. See how they are covering the tracks in this damn case. And the judge writing all that shit down like, yep, I'll be back. She gonna spin the block on their ass. And this whole case gonna be blown up on their ass. All right, hold on. Let's get into Sierra. I want to play this shit for y'all when Sierra talks about shout out to my boy 7 Mile Radio. This is Sierra, the niece of Shannon and the girl that was saying that she was violated by Shannon, which is Naziah's niece, which is the same one who had the 5 kids by Jarvis. All right, so let's go ahead and share. Let me take that off. All right, so we're gonna share. Because he just interviewed Sierra. There you go, yeah. No. Oh. All right, Sierra gonna talk about what she went through growing up.
They made everything that they even experienced me into a game.
So all of the inappropriate experiences that they had, which it was,
yes.
They cloaked it in the form of a game that they was playing with you, and you told me that they was actually teaching you.
Yes, how to perform oral things. Honestly, and I hate to say it, I've been through a couple of relationships with females, and I do feel like they are the reasons why I am bisexual. I'm sorry.
That's Roxy.
I teach my kids to say something. Tell mommy. So it did take a minute, and I did not know what was going on in that household until certain family members, close ones, was bringing it to my attention that it was going on. And that's what I felt the need to try to take some type of action. And Roxy was the main one who was encouraging me, wherever way you want to take it, cuz I'm there for you. So I spoke up, and I'm ready for whatever is to come with that, because yes, they made everything that they even experienced.
So what Sierra is saying here is that Shannon and her sister Makita made her twin sister, and probably the grandma too, made Essie actually abusing her into a game, okay, to where she would enjoy them violating her. That is what she's saying, and she's contemplating coming up with charges and or what she is exposing, because she's doing an interview about it, but she's speaking on it, and she's talking about taking it next level, meaning reporting that, which then that's going to have those kids snatched up out of there as well, and probably Shannon's kids removed as well, because she openly admitted to knowing that Jarvis was a registered pedo, and she said he told me all about his past, so I knew that, and you still allowed him to come into your life and had 5 children with him, and you allowed him around your 5 children, including one of your oldest daughters, who is said to have been violated by Jarvis as well. So now we're having family members coming out and speaking out, saying that they were violated by Shannon, who lives in the same house that Naziah lived in. Do I feel like Shannon violated Naziah? Probably. If you touchy-feely with your nieces, you're probably touchy-feely with Naziah. And she was probably made and or coerced, like the other children in the house, not to speak up and not to tell, because there will probably be some ramifications for that. We see the level of abuse that the children are being raised in. I played the video where grandmama, who just set up this saying, in the name of Jesus, I want my grandchild to come back. In the name of Jesus, I want my grandchild to come back. The same one that was talking about in the name of Jesus was right there cussing the children out, saying mother F for this and mother F for that. So there's 2 different people that's being displayed here. When we look at this family, grandma especially, who is on this holier than thou bullshit. Now, I'm not saying that saved people don't cuss, because I've been saved a few times. Okay, and I'll still bitch out when they need to be. But bottom line is the way that she's portraying herself to be this concerning, loving, God-fearing grandmama is not what we're continuing to see. Ain't nothing in, God, it's not God like to chain up refrigerators when kids there and they hungry. It's not God like to cuss children out to crush their spirit before they go to school early in the morning. You don't cuss them out and call them mother F for this, mother F for that. You don't crush their spirit before they go to school. Then you turn around talking about y'all have prayer before they go to school. How you gonna cuss me out and say, grab hands and let's pray before y'all go to school? I don't want to pray right now. I'm still in my feelings for being cussed out. But I said all that to say this. Family members are coming out. They're speaking out. Naziah's brother who ran away, he also have talked about some things that happened when he was there, which is why he ran away as well. So I said it before, children who continue to run away, it's because shit is going on that's uncouth in the household. All right. I got one more thing I'm going to share, then we're going to go. One more thing. We saw that. Got one more thing I want to share. This is the test file. Okay. I'll play Jarvis's sister's testimony because she's the only person that I saw that was being very transparent, and she also got emotional when she testified as well. She's one of the last people who saw Naziah as well at this shop. She saw her getting in and out of that white Escalade, which Jarvis was driving, you guys, which was one of his baby mamas or one of his women cars. This is Jarvis's sister, who also came forward to say she and her child was receiving death threats because she came forward to testify, and for the simple fact that Jarvis is her brother. So it's kind of like they're kind of blaming her for his crimes when she had nothing to do with it. She fully cooperated with police. She came forward. She reported what she knew against her brother. She actually raised Jarvis. Okay, she raised Jarvis because I think their family or their mother or father, whoever, were deceased or not around or whatever, but she raised Jarvis as well as the other siblings that they had as well. So it says that part 9 of the Naziah Harris case, complete timeline led up to the crime and crime breakdown, said the 41-year-old Jarvis Butts was charged just this week. Says that Naziah Harris has not been found yet. Naziah just wanted love and to be loved in return. Correct. Says that no one was there for her. May the beautiful Naziah rest in peace. So let's get into this testimony from Jarvis Butts' sister. She looks just like Jarvis. It's crazy. But let's get into it.
You know him?
He's my brother.
Miss Butts, where did you know Jarvis to work?
At shop on Warren and F, called Frank's, and then he moved to a shop on Hopper and Connors. I don't know the name of it.
I remember talking to Detroit police back on February 26, 2024.
Yes.
What's the reason that you went and talked to Detroit police?
I had reason to believe that I saw Naziah the day she went missing.
What makes you believe that you saw Naziah on the day she went missing? From the very beginning, where is it that you think you saw Naziah?
At the shop on Harbor and Connors.
Okay, and whose shop is that?
My brother Jarvis Butts and his partner.
What's the reason you were at your brother's shop that day?
Something was wrong with the car that I was driving, and I just needed him to check it out to make sure it was safe for me to drive.
At 9:30 p.m. till 12:30 p.m., Butts checks into a motel. There is a receipt confirming this, as well as his phone placing him at that location. Naziah is never seen again after January 9th, 2024. Now that we've gone over the timeline of events, let's break down a little bit more the relationship between Butts and Naziah. Now, during the trial...
How is it that you know him?
Okay, so shout out to Superb TV, okay? So that's where we're looking at that from. So as you guys can see, the aunt was giving her account on what happened. If you guys want to watch her entire testimony, you can, because towards the end of her testimony, she does break down and start crying because she knows that Jarvis did something very fucked up to Naziah. She knows that because he's already been charged with this before for 2 other young girls. So she was very emotional. She was very cooperative. So why people are attacking her and coming for her just because Jarvis is her brother, is so crazy and fucking crazy to me. I don't understand why people are attacking people who are coming forward, because she's given more. She has more concern for this Neziah situation than her actual family, which is so crazy. She was literally begging on social media for people to stop attacking her, for people to stop harassing her, for people to stop issuing DEATH death threats, rather, for her and her child, because she still got to raise her child. She still got to live her life after cooperating with authorities to come and give her testimony of what she saw. She saw Neziah at the shop. She saw Neziah going into the store beside the shop, because she went in the store behind Neziah, and she described what she had on. She told everything that she could, and she broke down and started crying at the thought of what would have happened or could have happened that her brother may have done to this girl. And the shit is so sad. She raised him, so she knows exactly who the fuck he is. And whatever happened in the house when he was being raised by her, by whoever touched him, because something happened to him for him to be the pedo that he is. And I'm not blaming her, but I'm saying whoever touched him and did what he did, they fucked him up. Because now he's out breeding his next victims with all these women all over Detroit. And he's using, or was using rather, social media to meet women to breed his victims. Running around and perceiving himself to be in love with these girls, and these girls are stupid as fuck. Like, it's something in the water in Detroit, and I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not trying to make people, if anybody in my chat from Detroit, I'm not trying to say you slow, but I'm talking about the women that were finessed. That's a good word, finessed by Jarvis. Some of them seem to be a bit on the spectrum, because there's no fucking way that he's reaching out to you on social media. There's no way that you have not seen and or heard about this situation about Jarvis. He used his social media to lure these women in, and he looked on their social media platforms to see if they had children. One of the girls that said that she was the fiance did not have any children as of yet, but I found out that she was a bus driver. So she had access to children. She didn't have no children of her own, and she said that on the stand. But I found out that the bitch was a bus driver. So you had access to children. You were around children, dating a pedo, and was going to marry a pedo. And he was going to probably pump some children into you, because people like Jarvis Butts have to have children at their disposal. He didn't want those grown women. He had a thirst for children. And Shannon, you are fucked up for continuing to have children for him to have his hands on. Period. You kept having children back to back to back. All her children are right behind each other. You didn't have a great relationship with Jarvis. Jarvis didn't give a fuck about you, Shannon. And you know that. Family members have told me that Jarvis didn't give a hot damn about you. He treated you horribly. But you saw yourself as the main chick, but you were not, because he never proposed to you, but he proposed to other women. So he didn't even think enough of you, who laid down and had 5 children with him, to say, hey, let me put a ring on it. At least make you an honest hoe. He didn't do that. He did that to a girl across town. And that's only because he wanted to breed the next victims. You sent your daughter to a shop with Neziah, knowing what was going to happen and that they should not be in his presence alone. So you offered up, you trafficked, let's call it trafficking, let's call it the real crime that it is. You trafficked your daughter and Neziah with a known pedo to go to his shop and allow him to get in, to allow your daughter and Neziah to get into a vehicle to go to unknown places with a known pedo, and for him to have his way with your daughter as well as Neziah. You knew about it because you saw the text messages. And after you saw the text messages that were inappropriate, including pictures and videos sent from Neziah to Jarvis, you still didn't stop that shit. You still didn't call the police and say, hey, this has happened, and I feel like this known pedo has done this to my niece, and as well as to my daughter, as well as to another young girl that came over to the house, where he propositioned her to give him dome, and she said no and told her parents. You didn't purport none of that shit. So that lets me know, and it makes me feel like that she probably, while he was touching those children, I feel like she might have been doing it as well, because it was done to her, and because Sierra said you did it to her, and you turned it into a game. And I feel like you did the same thing with the children that are there. I feel like you may do the same thing to your children, turn it into a game and make it seem like it's fun to touch here and touch there. And the children, they are young and naive, and they don't know the difference. So you're fucked up. Your mother was fucked up. Now you have children who are also fucked up in their mind because they don't know what's going on. And then they're going to grow up and do the same thing to someone else. The foster kids that are in the home, I'm pretty sure that was done to them too. And they were told not to tell. And whenever they have visits to come over, when CPS come over, you guys sit there and you guys have already have control over them. They're scared to tell the truth because grandma is violent as fuck. We've already heard you and how you speak to the children. So they're afraid of you, grandma. So they're not going to tell. And they're not going to tell from Shannon either because she probably is that way as well. That is a fucked up house. It is. It is. But we're going to get out of here because this video has been long enough. We're over, I think, 2 hours. I'm going to hit you guys back later on because we do have more. Please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to share this video. Please don't forget to go over and sign the petition for Naziah. Okay. We want to get as many signatures as we can. It's already 9,135 signatures. Listen, that's impressive, but we need more. All right, so that they can figure out what the fuck is going on with CPS in Detroit, why they continue to place children in dangerous situations like this. And they're messed up, they're scared, they're being abused, they're being violated, and nothing can be done about it until enough people get behind this situation and lend their voices and lend their hand to finding out what can be done to protect these children, okay? I mean, damn, even Whitney Houston said it, I believe the children are the future, and they are. But we don't want them fucked up being the future. I'm just saying. And that's what happens here. Naziah was failed. Naziah was going to be predatory herself in that environment the longer she stayed there. I'm just saying. Because of what she was seeing, what she had seen in that home and experienced. So let's get out of here. Somebody said, where do I sign up? All right. So if you go to change.org, and type that in, because when I tried to post the actual link, it's too long. It's going to break it up and then you're not going to be able to find it. So if you go to change.org, okay, go to change.org. All right. And you could type in protect our children, enforce strict measures, or you could type in Naziah Harris, and this is how you spell it, N-A, Naziah Harris. Okay, that was her last name. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Dear, let me call you right back. I'm live, okay? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. So anyway, so go into change.org. Once you get into change.org, look under your, God, I got phone calls back to back. And then you want to type in Naziah's name. It's Naziah Harris, okay? Naziah Harris. So that's how you do it. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had 2 back-to-back phone calls. So yes, please go over and sign the petition, okay? Please go over and sign the petition so that we can get some help down there, child, in Detroit with CPS, and they can figure out why they keep placing these children in homes over there with Annette and Shannon, okay? In those effed up households. All right. Thank you so much to my moms, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Linda Gamble. Well, Scorpion Miss, Linda Gamble is not my mom anymore. But anywho, thank you guys for doing that. And thank you guys so much for any content creators that stopped by. True TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Dairy Talk Show, Miss Hoes Atlanta, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles, Chronicles of Kim K. Love Sing Heard. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming over and supporting the channel as well. Okay. Shout out to my Caramellians for being here. Shout out to the 739 watching. Shout out to any and everybody. Okay. Again, this Friday at 1 p.m., I will be interviewing on my platform none other than the one and only 7 Mile Podcast. All right. From Detroit. He will be here at 1 p.m. So I will be creating the the notification for that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it today so that you guys will be in the know and you guys can come on over. Please come over and support that. We're going to be getting down to the nitty-gritty of this case with Naziah. We're going to be making some awareness. We're going to be getting into some real deep stuff. All right. We may even have some people popping in, some family members as well, for that particular interview. You don't want to miss it. It's really going to be good. Okay. So y'all get to see me in my Oprah state chat, in my, y'all get to see me. So anyway, come on over, okay? Definitely come on over. So we have nailed down that interview for that. And we're going to be doing more interviews, all right? We're going to be doing more interviews. So y'all get to see me in interview mode. And I got to be a little serious. And, we're going to act funny. We're not act funny, but we're going to act silly as well. We're going to crack some jokes because it is a very sensitive topic, okay? So it's not going to be too serious. I'm still going to be caramel. But you guys come over and support, okay? Love you guys down. Let's get out of here. Love you guys. Please press like and please support the channel and please share the video as well. Feel free to leave all comments if you'd like. All right. Also, y'all know I have my own change.org petition out there. Please don't forget, I'll drop the link for that as well. I did not want to talk about my petition while I was talking about Naziah because I did not want to take away from what we were talking about with her. So, oh my God, I got another phone call. I got to go, y'all. So boom, there you go. I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus. So there you go. That's the link for that. Yes, can you give me 1 second, please? Ooh. All right, so that's for that. All right, let's go ahead and play the music for you guys. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys later and goodbye.